I swear I just seen a notification, but it's low battery.
They might have popped up real quick.
It's not charging either.
Just look on the laptop, you see, you'll see no battery.
Yeah, it's not 50%.
Cord, I think.
Shalom. Yeah. Shalom. Yeah. Shalom. Alright, start this off giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakodash Rakah.
double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Peace and blessings to those slaves to be saved from the destruction that has been declared to happen to America from the beginning. America is code named in the Bible as the daughter of Babylon and many other aliases tonight. And we're going to get into one of those aliases tonight, and that's Nineveh. Alright? Those slaves to be saved being none other than the Israelites. That's also declared in the Bible. The Israelites today are called so-called blacks, Negroes, aka Latinos, Hispanics, Native American Indians, West Indians, and Afro people. You know, fill in the blank with wherever they may be at. The men teaching the truth, the truth of the Bible, the true doctrine of the Bible, the true doctrine of who people ignorantly call God and Christ. God name being the name, God being the position, but the creator, the person in that position, name being Yahweh, and his son being Yahweh Shah. People ignorantly call it Jesus. And also those slated amongst that number are the Israelites, the men, women, and children who have turned back to their heritage and are in the doctrine according to their faith. Right? They're in the true doctrine of the Bible according to their faith. So Shalom. Alright? So just starting this off, man, pretty much the destruction is also written to come upon different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here. And you see with the pretty much, the thumbnail, it's a goddamn, pretty much is showing America in the form of a damn animal, man. Pretty much eating itself alive, with teeth. This place is you're pretty much surrounded in teeth, and that's a good visual of where the hell us Israelites are actually dwelling at, for those of you that may be in America, because we know we got people, Israelites all over, you see what I'm saying? And watch brothers that are in the Americas, you see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and kick it off with, give me, somebody hold Psalms 57 chapter, and jump to like the third verse, wherever it says, I'm surrounded by, lions.
That's the fourth verse.
And let me get also. You go ahead and bring that name on, my brother.
This is Nahum chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of Nineveh.
See? Now, I got a lesson that I got to bring out personally, that I've been sitting on. Pretty much the prophets of Nineveh are back. You know, and a lot of people don't realize a lot of these places is really talking about America. You see what I'm saying? You think it's history and that's just it. But when you're going to read, you know, pretty much we're going to dissect this chapter, it's going to clearly show you, you know, what brothers say stand to be true. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get that. Somebody get Isaiah the 43rd chapter and 26th verse. Look at that is. Yeah, 44. Yep, that's it. 26. 44 and 26.
Come on. You want to get up? Come on. This is Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 26. It says, that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers.
What scripture did you have?
Psalms 57 and 4.
All right, go ahead. You can get that. Psalm 57.
This is Isaiah 44 and 26. It says, that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers.
Yeah, see? So the people that's actually pushing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord confirms it when he brings these events to pass. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, like I say from time to time, you know, or as of recently, you know, as far as a continuous thing, continuous sentiment on how the daughter of Babylon is actually the code name for the, you know, America in the Bible, but it's also, America is also under different aliases as well. And it's going to be proven tonight. One more time on that.
Isaiah 44 and verse 26.
Yeah.
That confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers. That saith to Jerusalem.
Yeah, what does that messengers mean? Messengers is the meaning of angels. You see what I'm saying? But that's going into a whole nother thing. You got it?
That saith to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited.
Right.
And to the cities of Judah, ye shall be built.
Right, because the scriptures say how beautiful are the feet of them that preach good tidings. You see what I'm saying? But really, damn, what scripture is that? Somebody get Romans 7 and 12 real quick. And also Baruch, the 4th chapter. Bring the Romans out first, because it say good, right? That's the good. Those, it's talking about those that preach the good tidings, the gospel. Well, go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 7, verse 12.
Yep.
It says, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just,
and what?
And good.
And what?
And good.
All right, go ahead and bring another one up. So the law, you see what I'm saying, is good. But see, you got people who think the law is just the 10 commandments. You got people who think the law, they're a little bit more learned and studied. They think the law is just the first 5 books. No. Go ahead and bring the Baruch and 4 out. 4 and 1. Where we got it?
It's Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of God. And the law
See, this is the what?
This is the book.
It's the book, man. It ain't the first 5 books. It ain't say that. It ain't say it's the 10 commandments. It said this is the book. Go ahead.
This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
This whole book. See, this is why niggas pick it up and they think they ain't got nothing else to do if they not at Exodus chapter 20, and where it says, it don't even literally say that, but if they not where it's designated so-called, where it's been labeled the 10 commandments, they think none of this book is telling them to do anything. Anything outside of Exodus the 20th chapter, they think this book is not telling them to do anything. You see what I'm saying? But it tell you in Isaiah the 66th chapter, the Lord is coming back with a flaming vengeance, man, and taking vengeance on all of them that's eating the damn that's eating pork, man. That's all the way in Isaiah. So that's why we know this book is the book. This book is law, man. The whole book. In Matthew the 26th chapter, it says we supposed to hit the highways and byways, man. But since a nigga think he not in, a nigga only think the 10 commandments is the law. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you ain't got nobody hitting the highways and byways. See that? But anyway, you got it, brother.
Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the law that endureth forever.
So there you go, man. So this book is known as the law. And the brothers just brought out in Romans 7 and 12, the law is good. You see what I'm saying? So it's talking about this whole book. You see what I'm saying? One more time on what you read, brother. That Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 26. that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that saith to Jerusalem, Thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah, Ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof.
Yeah, keep going.
Con. Verse 27, it says, That saith to the deep, Be
Nah,
dry.
that was it.
Okay.
You said something about, when there's something in there about good, just read that part again. I must have missed it. One more time, that piece, they published something. Or they didn't say published. Just read it one more time.
Con. It says, Isaiah 44:26, that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that say to Jerusalem, Thou shalt be inhabited.
Right. That's alluding to the good news. That's what it was. Salaki. Now, since you found out what's good is the law, and you found out now, we know now that this book is the book of the law. This is the whole law. This is the book of the commandments, man. So that means this whole book is good. You see? So what is the gospel then? Everything written in the book. Including a nigga getting destroyed. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's going into, man. So that's why that's relevant to what we finna go into, man. Everything you finna read, you finna hear is about to be, we about to go into, regardless if people listen or not, is good news. So let's go ahead and kick it off, bro.
Con. This is Nahum chapter 1 verse 1. The burden of Nineveh. The book of the vision of Nahum the Elkoshite.
Now Nahum was a prophet, man. You see what I'm saying? So how could Nahum how could he not have nothing to do with events that still have yet to unfold if he was truly a prophet? You see what I'm saying? All his prophecies came to pass. I can't think of no prophet in the scriptures who had all their prophecies fulfilled just yet. I can't think of one. All the Ezra shit he seen didn't get fulfilled. All the John the Revelator, his prophecies did not get. We know that. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Baruch, none of them. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell, what, you see what I'm saying? But he talking about Nineveh. Come on.
Con. It says, I'm going to start from the top. The burden of Nineveh, the book of the vision of Nahum the Elkoshite. It said, the Most High God is jealous, and the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, revengeth. The Lord revengeth, and is furious.
Yeah, and then you got pretty much the prophets, they would learn this, and what they would see the Lord either before he actually do it, what he would do to their people. You see what I'm saying? Our people in the vision. You see what I'm saying? And just in the spirit, you just always uneasy because bad shit finna happen. You see what I'm saying? So you able to learn just through that feeling, especially when you got the connection with the Father, he dealing with you or whatever. You learn the Lord jealous. Then it's further because you not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So a prophet get punished his damn self. Nahum was seeing shit, going through shit, and he learned like, damn, Lord jealous, man. Go ahead.
It says, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will take vengeance.
Mm-hmm. And then he always catch up with you. You see what I'm saying? The Lord always catch up with your ass, man. No man, he ain't gotta get you right away, but he get you. Go ahead.
The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will take vengeance on his adversaries.
Yep. And when you go in that word adversary, pretty much that's the meaning of Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? And anybody can have Satan on them. Real quick, somebody get Job. Job, the second chapter. The sons of started where it said the sons of God.
It's the first verse.
Yeah, Khan, you can start there.
This is Job chapter 2, verse 1. It says, Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Now this talking about the angels. Come on.
And Satan came among also, and Satan
Come on.
came also among them
Yep.
to present himself before the Lord.
Because he's an angel too. Come on.
And the Lord said unto Satan, From whence comest thou?
Yep.
And
Where
Satan,
you came from, Satan? Because you ain't see that tell you, the Lord ain't simple. Everybody ain't just sitting around. The Lord just some big dude sleep on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Shit going down. That's an operation going on up there. Satan wasn't even there. Where the hell you come from, Satan? Go ahead.
Con, from whence comest thou?
Yep.
And Satan answered the Lord.
Just like shit, we got, order, a life, functions, things you got to tend to. If we created in the Lord's image. See that? Go ahead.
Con. It says, and Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth.
See? He be all up and through the earth. So he touching everybody, man. You see what I'm saying? So anybody can have Satan on them. Not just the so-called white man. That's it. You go ahead.
Just say, you want me to finish it?
That was the point, but you go ahead and finish it.
Con says, and from walking up and down in it.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
Con. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai will take vengeance on his adversaries.
Oh, you got it, brother.
This is Nahum chapter 1 verse 2. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries,
Yep.
and he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Yep. So pretty much, to pretty much explain that, well, how does that work? Well, Satan worked for the Lord. But see, Satan is he pretty much is he's a head of everything the Lord don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get Isaiah 45:7. Because that's what people will get lost in. Like, whoa. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Yeah. So the Lord, he is. Give me Job 11:7 real quick. Go ahead.
This is Job 11, verse 7. Canst thou, by searching, find out God, the Most High? Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection?
Yeah, see that? So the Lord really is so much you gonna understand about the Lord. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? That's what the scriptures say, man. Satan worked for him, and Satan, being adversary, man. But it's a part of the balance, man. Think about it. If the Lord worked on the right hand, that's what he messes with. He has to have something to oppose him. You know what I'm saying? So he created that. That's all power right there, man. You'll go bug yourself out trying to figure out, well, why? I mean, you gonna go crazy. You will literally go crazy trying to figure some shit out like that. But it just makes sense off that simple notion that, okay, if I work on this side, I gotta have opposition. For what? To show my power. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, somebody get that real quick, because this is going to tie the whole point home by the time it's finished. Romans 9 and, what was that, like 14, 15? For the same purpose have I raised thee up. So that's for a scoffer,
Romans 9, 14, 15.
Started 16. So let's just jump to the point, 17. Yep.
Romans 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
See that? Ooh, see that? So you can see that in the creation known as Satan. For what purpose? Go ahead, brother.
That I might show my power in thee.
See? How you gonna show you strong if you ain't got nobody to, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna show you can box if you don't got an opponent? You know what I'm saying? Man, bro can fight good. How you know that? By who he fought. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Satan is needed, man. So anyway, you go ahead and bring that back out, Mark.
I got the Exodus.
Go ahead. Well, that was your point, because that's pulling that. But you go ahead. No, you got it. Go ahead.
It's Exodus 9 and 16. And it says, and in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up,
Yeah.
for to show in thee my power, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
Now, why is that relevant? Because that tied back into prophecy, declaring the ending from the beginning. You see that? You hearing about the ending. You hearing about how can I say this? Pretty much you learning why Satan was created in the first place, and it's gonna be revealed as we get to the end. Hence, America was created. Hence, the so-called white man was created. Hence, a wicked Jake was created. You see what I'm saying? To do what? Go ahead.
God.
Satan right
Call it
hand.
again.
Satan right hand.
Always.
So,
Where you at?
Satan right hand. Go ahead. No, you read that Exodus again.
This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 16. It says, and in very deed, for this cause have I raised thee up.
See, the Lord said, this is exactly why I did it. You see what I'm saying? This is exactly why I made a wicked Jacob. How we know we doing the right thing if these niggas wasn't doing what they doing? You see what I'm saying? If someone's a scoffer telling you F the Bible, you see what I'm saying, or whatever it may be, if your family wasn't coming up against you, how would you know you're not different? You see what I'm saying? How the hell would you know that? You got it, bro.
This is Psalms chapter 109, verse 6. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand.
Yeah, man. You see that? So, look, he set a wicked man over him. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord put things in positions. He establishes things. He rises things up for a purpose. You see what I'm saying? One more time on that, brother. Bible shot.
Psalms 109, verse 6. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand.
Because who thus showing you the wicked man is powered by Satan. So if you got a wicked man over you, obviously the Lord that's over you, that's like being erected. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord does that, man. Somebody get Psalm 75 and start at 6. Bible shot. Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 75 and verse 6. For promotion cometh.
See that? There it is, man. If we can get the word promotion. Go ahead.
For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south.
So it don't come from Chinese people buying your jersey, LeBron James. Right. It don't come from Koreans coming to Staples Center games. Whoever the hell, Steve Ballmer. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the Clippers play at. Come on, promotion don't come from these, but we're going to get the word promotion. Go ahead.
It says, nor from the south, so like, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge.
But who?
But the Most High, God, is the judge.
Yeah, somebody get Proverbs 29 and 26. You see, because why did it say judge? You see that? Why did it say judge? You read it one more time so brothers get it.
It says, Psalm 75 and verse 7. It says, but the Most High is the judge. He put it down.
No, that was it.
Okay,
so let's reread what you read.
Go
ahead, brother. You got it.
This on Proverbs chapter 29, verse 26. Many seek the ruler's favor.
The whose favor?
The ruler's favor.
See that? Come on.
But every man's judgment.
Every man's what?
Every man's judgment.
Just some man.
Every man's judgment.
What?
Every man's judgment.
See that?
Coming from the Lord, Yahweh.
That's the decision of what the outcome is going to be. What's going to be, where you're going to be at on the ladder in life. That comes from the Lord. So you can bring that out one more time, brother. That's what judgment, that's known as judgment. You know what I'm saying? So if you wake up and you lost a toe, that's judgment. If you wake up and you get beamed up when the nukes hit, that's judgment. You see what I'm saying? If you get the spiritual power after getting hauled off into a concentration camp, that's judgment. You see what I'm saying? That's that. Come on.
Psalm chapter 75 and verse 6.
If your mama get a heart attack and she make it out, when they say she was going to die, but she make it out and bounce back, guess what? That's judgment. From the point of how it started to the point of how it ended, that's all judgment. And that don't come from anybody. That comes from the Lord. Come on.
For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge.
That's right. Come on.
He put it down one and setteth up another.
Who do it?
He put it down one and setteth up another.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's the whole point. You can reread that Psalms one more time, brother. You got that word promotion, brother? Whoever got it? Go ahead.
This is a promotion in the Hebrew. It's raham. It means to rise up, be high, be lofty, be exalted.
Ooh, see the Lord, he calls that, man. You know what I'm saying? Who put Joe Biden in office? See that? One more time on that, brother. Bob Kashan. On that definition.
Promotion. It's a raham. It means to rise up, be high, be lofty, be exalted.
See, be up, man. All that go into being up. You got it, brother. If it's more.
No, it says to lift off and
See?
present.
See that? And to present. So it's, look, that's the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, how would you like to be in this office today? That's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it could be for good or bad. That's when the details come in, because you don't know why he's doing it. You know if it's Satan, he using Satan to do it, or an angel on the right hand side to do it. You know, but either way, that's still judgment. You see? You can read that one more time.
Psalms 109, verse 6.
Yeah.
Set thou a wicked man over him.
See? Meaning, you see that? Put this man in position. You know what I'm saying? Put a wicked man over Jacob. Why? For a purpose, to show his power in him, man. You see what I'm saying? It's just crazy at the end, when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that wicked man, he gonna F your life up. So that's initially why he asking it. But ultimately, the Lord only do things to show his power. You know what I'm saying? You got it, brother.
Con, this is
No, you can finish.
Let Satan stand at
That's
his
all.
right hand.
Go ahead.
This is in Revelations 4:11. It says, "Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created."
See that? That's it, man. So everything is done with a purpose, man. You know, the Lord, he trying to, I ain't saying like that, but he trying to get off. You see what I'm saying? That's just what he do, man. It only makes sense. You know? You got it, brother.
this is Nahum chapter 1 verse 2. The Most High is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua revenge it.
Now, you would be jealous if people ain't aware of these things. This is why we sit down and talk about it, bring it out. There it is, he done laid this whole blueprint to him as much as he would out. And people out here thinking they doing something. Joe Biden thinking he in control. They thinking, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got it twisted. Somebody get Psalms 9 and somebody get Job 5 and 12. Psalms 9 and jump down to let the nations know themselves to be but men. You go ahead and bring it up.
Would you?
Yeah, kind of, right?
Come.
It said in Psalms 9, where it say, let the nations to know themselves to be but men. Arise, O Lord.
This is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, "He disappointed the devices."
Who?
He
Come on.
disappointed the devices of the crafty,
See that?
so that their hands
So who hands?
Come
Come on.
cannot perform their enterprise.
See that? Because the Lord, like, even if a nigga thought he was going to take the Lord out, he's still in control. You know what I'm saying? The Lord created creations that he allowed to think these type of shits. You know what I'm saying? But when it's all said and done, like nigga thought they was going to build a tower to the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord allowed, that's
Right.
how he created that creation.
Right.
Why? Because it's an opposition.
Right.
He like, watch this. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, shit was no more. Now everybody got different tongues. You got all these different languages. But anyway, who got the songs?
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 9 verse 19. Arise, O Lord.
Who?
Arise, O
See
Lord.
that? Now, pretty much the scriptures tell you, you can't. Basically, when one thing happened, you gotta have a double to it. You see what I'm saying? So when somebody come up, some gotta go down. That's why, and that's how you know Esau got a God complex. Because in order for you to come up in the industry, the music industry or in Hollywood, you gotta give what? A sacrifice.
Right.
To gain this life, this new life, you gotta lose one. Like they was talking about that with Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, she had a friend that was training her, and she just out of nowhere, before she blew up, she used to be like her backup singer and shit. And she was actually on top for a little bit, fake on top. Out of nowhere, shorty that she was singing in her background, as her background singer for, she just jumped off a building. That's showing you Esau understand the concept of being God. They probably threw her off a building because her building is up. You see what I'm saying? So they basically hit Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga like, yo, if you want to come up, she gotta come down. Because if she at the top, she can't be up there. If you want to be up there, you want to come up, you gotta give up a life. So they put her. That's a whole ritual. They put her at the top of the building and threw her off. If she's thrown off the top of the building, where's she going? Down. And thus, Lady Gaga is like the biggest pop icon damn near of all time. Like her name, that name rings bells, man.
That false balance.
Yeah, that's God, man. Matter of fact, get that, Isaiah 14. Because all is going to tie home, and these things is important to know. Well, like I said, look, this is declaring the end from the beginning. How shit work. We going into the beginning. Basically, we talking about what people see now by going back to the beginning. You see what I'm saying? The whole purpose. And, you know, it's like when a nigga, it's like if a nigga wanted to see how the Yeezys was made. Everybody only see, the average person only see how it is, how they are when they on the shelves and they in line waiting for them. And when they on the computer ordering them. Then you got the one person who gets took behind the scenes into the factory to where it all starts. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what we doing. Cause yeah, when you go into the factory, yeah, they in pieces, but only a dummy gonna be like, them not the Yeezys.
Right.
That is the Yeezys. You at the beginning, you in the, you know what I'm saying? You in the, this the damn genesis of it, man. They might show you the shoestrings they use. A dumb nigga gonna be like, no, I just want the shoes, man. I want to get in line and wait for them. Right. Nigga, this is the essence of it.
Right, the materials there.
So everything you seeing as far as that, this the byproduct of what Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shad he did in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? He did some shit called America. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, he did some stuff called Nineveh. And it turned into America. You see what I'm saying? He did something called Aisha, and it turned into Joe Biden. You see what I'm saying? He did something through Jacob called Your Blessing Shall Be the Sword. You see what I'm saying? And it turned into what? A jab. An AK-47 in military hands. You see what I'm saying? He made water just in the end all to show, to say a flood of people coming in. You see what I'm saying? That's when he was creating water, that's what the point, that was the purpose. This is these facts, man. Real quick, somebody get Wisdom of Solomon too. We're gonna go into that. God's Spirit. Wisdom of Solomon. Go ahead and bring that one out that we just called Bible Trump.
Isaiah 14.
Yeah, so we don't even go to it. Yeah, it started
One.
I will be as God. I think it's like 13 or 10. You can actually just start at Satan, how thou cast down.
So,
Go ahead.
Con,
Start at 13. Let's get straight to the point.
this is Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Who?
I will ascend into heaven.
See, Esau understand when you up, that's being God. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Lord is in the highest heaven. You see what I'm saying? Let's get a quick scripture just to prove that too real quick. Psalms 126, might be 24.
Verse 24.
Real quick. Yeah, it say, thou that dwellest in the heavens. Thou that dwellest in the heavens. Is it, if it's not 126, is let's see. Thou that dwellest in
Psalms 123 and 1.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Look right at it. That's it. Go ahead.
Con. This is Psalms chapter 123 and verse 1. It says, unto thee lift I up mine eyes.
See? That's the concept when you're dealing with God. That's why when you pray, you gotta look up. Why you think Esau make these high-ass buildings, man? Jake don't even like that stuff, man. Cause we just naturally humble people. We're the servant. But this nigga love living in high rises, man. Airplanes. I don't even like getting no airplanes. That's how you know it's spiritual DNA. I can't wait to get off a damn airplane. I don't give a damn with the flight 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say the CEO always got the the office all the way at the top of the skyscraper. He looking down out his window.
Come on, man. This nigga understands, man. For real, for real. You got it.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, come on.
Come. Psalms 123 and verse 1. It says, "Unto thee lift I up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens."
Oh, who?
O thou
That do what?
that dwellest
Where?
in the heavens.
See, not the first heaven. It said the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture only reveal what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as that will be revealed to us, it could be more. You know what I'm saying? And so the Lord way up there, man. So you can go ahead and go back to that war. Yeah, kind of. Like
Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
see? Woo! You can't make this shit up, man. That's why they got jets, airplanes.
Rockets.
Yeah, they just launched an international fort. That is it. It's like a space mission that they're trying to send pedestrian, like regular everyday people to space.
They got the satellite, little space stations. You know what I'm saying? Just floating in the sky.
You talking about the one they was talking about with the fake billionaire that dropped out of high school and they doing like some type of a donation thing where they bring mugs in like that.
St. Jude, it's with St. Jude.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon gonna be 10 and 18. Alright. Go ahead, whoever's reading, bro.
Come, this is Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of
And
the
then,
congregation.
because what is the light talking about? Because the elder, he was just going into that. The elder Tahar, elder apostle Tahar. What is the stars? You know what I'm saying? The stars is us. Because it tell you in the beginning of Genesis, what did he create the light? I already told you. You see what I'm saying? Lights. It tells us all throughout the scriptures, we lights. We ain't Hawashah's dead. So it's talking about us. It's like when they say the heavens, it's talking about us. We angels on earth. You see what I'm saying? And that was by the Spirit I was, listening to that. But that's what that's talking about, man. He said he's gonna, because it tell you in what's that? 2 Thessalonians, get that real quick. The man of perdition, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. The man of perdition shall be revealed. Because all we're doing is just going to the prophecy, man. And all these pieces is needed. Once you get the pieces, you Lord willing, you can understand. You got it? Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Go ahead. See? And that's what we talking about in the Isaiah the 14th chapter. So that people be like, hey, you stay here. We in the same place. It's one vision. It's one Lord. It's one way. It's one book. It's just the same thing, man. Different angle. Come on, man. Go ahead. It's like when you want to hear everybody tell you about the fight. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear it from them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Niggas full of it, bro. Go ahead.
The 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4,
Yeah.
it says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God.
See that? That's the lights. That's what the brothers just read. What is all God is called? What does God mean? God means power, man. You know what I'm saying? We got power. Don't believe it? Somebody get Matthew 10. 10 and started like 7. These matter of fact,
It's John.
John
10.
10, Slaki.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, whoever got it. Matter of fact, you can start at 10 and 1. Matthew 10 and 1. Go ahead.
Come. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you,
Watch this.
he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold.
Where you at?
10 and 1.
Matthew?
Oh, so like I thought you said John. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power."
He gave who?
He gave them
What?
power
See that?
against unclean spirits.
See that? So see that? So it's talking about us, man. Why you think the angel told John, "Get up, man. I'm your fellow. This shit is not a game. This is real." That's why they hate us, man. You just can't say stuff like this all the time because it ain't always edifying. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. You know? You go ahead and bring that back out, brother. And then we're gonna go back to what the brother War had. Then we're gonna go into Nineveh. You know what I'm saying? And we got a couple articles to close out.
Okay, you want Psalms 82, 6. Here, guys.
Okay. Yeah, if you know, it come up by the spirit. But, you know, we'll fit it in. If it, you know. Yeah, wherever you left off at. Come.
So this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
See, no man. Remember we went to Job, he said the sons of who?
Yeah.
The sons of God. See that? This time I'll start at 3 again. Watch this.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3.
Uh-huh.
Let no man
Uh-huh.
deceive you
Uh-huh.
by any means.
Yep.
For that day shall not come,
Uh-huh.
except there come a falling away first.
Keep going.
And that,
See that? Where are stars at? They're in a what type of position? An upright position. See that? Why you think why the fuck you always think Esau is talking about comets falling and stars falling? You know what I'm saying? It's talking about us. You know? Go ahead.
and that man of sin be revealed.
Just like he talk about the Big Dipper and the constellations, that's talking about who? The angels. Nigga full of it, man. Ain't no asteroids coming nuclear weapons is coming to this place, man. And chariots. Goddamn asteroids and all that. That's how he disannuls the scriptures. He just replaces it, like, because people gonna see shit in the sky. So he gonna say it's this. But if you read the Bible or you learn, here it is. We know what the hell is going on. They come across us. Man, I thought that was an asteroid. You talking about ships? That's a comet flying across the sky. You know what I mean? You know how many of those we done seen at the end of last year? How many flying comets we seen? Like, we literally seen flying comets flying, you know what I'm saying? Whole time they the angels watching this damn place, man. Nigga been lying, man. Everything is look, you see? That's the ending. It ended with, you know what I'm saying? When you go back to the Bible, the beginning, it's telling you, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly what it is.
They vehicles. But it ended, you know what I'm saying? And it look, and then it's ending in it being a lie. And that's the man of sin being, you see? Go ahead. We're gonna go back there. It's all the same thing, man. Come on.
It says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
The son of what?
The son of perdition.
No, the son of God.
The son of perdition.
See that? It's a difference. Come on.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 4.
Come on.
Who opposed and exalted himself.
Whoself?
Himself.
He do what?
Exalted himself.
See? Up. I will ascend. It's the same thing. Prophecy right here. You see that? Prophecy right there. Nigga think because he in the 10 Commandments, it ain't law no more. Nigga think he's in Isaiah, it's not prophecy. Nahum is see, it proves the whole point of what Nahum is talking about, man. It ain't just stuck. Lord manifold, man. You see that? Go ahead.
The son of perdition, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God.
Power. See that?
Or that is worshipped.
Go ahead and bring it up. The 82.
This is Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. It says, I have said, ye are gods.
Now, when you go into that word gods, it means power. You see that? So if we the lights, if we the power, now we can go back into that, the stars. You see what I'm saying?
Light is a power source too.
Exactly. You know? Go ahead. And then shit, you can't give light if you ain't got power. You know what I'm saying? If your power cut off, is anything in the house lit up? See that? So light automatically is power. So them stars up there denote power. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. And this is clearly power because we can tell you what the fuck is going on. If you do this, it's gonna happen. If you break this, it's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? That's light, hence power. Light denotes power. Go ahead.
Con. It says, I have said, ye are gods,
Mm-hmm.
and all of you are children of the Most High.
That was the point. You go ahead and just run through it. You got it, brother.
I could get one scripture.
Go ahead, brother. Of
Based
course.
based on light. It says, this is Revelations 2:5. It says, remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and I will remove thy candlestick.
What does a candlestick do?
There's some lights.
See that? Beautiful.
I got something to do with that too.
Go ahead.
It's John 10:34. It says, Yahweh shall answer them, is it not written in your law?
Beautiful.
I said, ye are gods.
You gotta read that again. Go ahead.
John 10:34.
How was Shah saying that out of his mouth? He's giving credence to that scripture. You see? That's real, man. He said, I have said ye are gods, man. Meaning you got power. How? You fucking got light, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shining if you ain't got power. Don't pay that electricity bill, man. Get your power cut off and see if any light, you know what I'm saying? So how could you give light? How could you tell a nigga who he is, man? A woman who she is, if you ain't got power, man? If you ain't got light. You see what I'm saying? It's impossible. Like, dude, you say you was talking to dude, you got niggas out here named Judah, but his power wasn't though. You know what I'm saying? You like the power man. You came in.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
This cord was supposed to be plugged up here.
Yeah. Brother was working on the cord, the little light poles. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you did in the spirit. You know? Go ahead, bro.
John chapter 10:34. Yahweh shall answer them, is it not written in your law? I said, ye are gods.
See that?
It says, if he called them gods,
If you call who gods?
if he called them gods,
See that?
unto whom the word of the Most High came, and the scripture cannot be broken.
Alright, let me get 1 2 real quick. So we go into give me 1 Corinthians 8:5.
Con.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 5. It says, for though there be that are called gods,
See that? Come on.
whether in heaven or whether in heaven.
You see? Now why you niggas say rejoice ye heavens? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you see? So thus going back to where we was at, as far as, you know, the Lord made water just to, you know what I'm saying? Declare to you them floods that was coming in. That's why I made the seas. That's what he's doing, man. Then later on in life, y'all gonna come forth and y'all gonna call your stuff semen. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Because when you look up waters, and matter of fact, we're gonna prove that. We're gonna slow down though. Go ahead.
Con. 1 Corinthians 8, verse 5. It
Somebody
says,
told Joe we finna read with the brother of word God. You go ahead.
Con.
Read with the brother of word.
1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 5. It says, for though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth.
See? They're showing you the connection between John and the angel. See that? He bowed down because he's from up there. And he's from up here, but they both gods. So he told him to stand up. We're the same. You remember from whence thou art fallen. You was up here too. Yeah, man. It's all throughout the scriptures. It's just the pieces, man. Go ahead.
Con. It says, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many.
And then Esau gives it away when he says stars fall.
Right, falling stars shooting. Yeah.
They fall on the what? Onto the earth. Now we with the basis of men. That's why it's so aggravating being down here. Because if you truly are Yahweh Basham Yahushua, your spirit it has to be vexed. But since you're in this flesh, your understanding is still limited, no matter how much you learn. But one indication that will always be, you're gonna always hate this place. A nigga that's not really of this caliber, he gonna fall out. He not gonna really hate his life. Hence the fallouts. How could you go back to something you're not of? You see what I'm saying? I could never go back to the fucking world, man. I literally hate my life. You see what I'm saying? I hate this life, bro. I hate this life with a passion. I don't even like people. Cause this place fucked up, man. I was just meditating on that shit. I don't like people like that, man. And really, that's how you should be, man. People is vile, man. Parent, fam, everything fake. Ain't nothing no good. You have a chick, you stop liking her ass after 2 weeks. I don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker think you crazy. But when you learn the truth, you be like, okay, you know, you get the depths of things, you start to see, okay, it makes sense. Now that don't exalt you to where you know everything that's going on, but I'm saying that's just an indication, you know, because stars are from above. You see what I'm saying? They're not really meant to be on Earth. You see? But anyway, go ahead, brother, finish and we can go back to what you said.
Con, it says, for though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth,
Yep.
as there be gods many,
See?
and lords many.
So it's much power. See that? So you got it, brother.
This is Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
So that should open up much more. He's saying a whole lot in little. A whole lot. He's saying everything we just read. Just in saying that. What is your Yahweh saying? That's your Yahweh saying, I have said ye are gods. Could you imagine what that means? No, you can't. But you can see the extent with examples like this that it obviously goes further than just that mere statement. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Watch dude. Watch dude. Motherfucker knows it, man. It's a dude right. See the joint open? And this one right here, the window. He's standing right there too.
It says, I will be like the Most High.
Right. Go ahead, bro. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Yeah. We're gonna start it. I forgot. Nah, something joke. We're gonna have to kick this off.
Was it the
Nah, I was going to some other shit. Let me see. The point is gonna be the link up where we're finna go into. This is Wisdom of Solomon. We're gonna kick it off with this. To go into short show, because we mentioned the whole seed thing. Oh, that's it. Somebody get Job 27.
Con? What verse? Where it started?
So I'm gonna real quick.
Con.
In Wisdom of Solomon, we're gonna start at 11. Start at chapter 11. And let's start with verse. Matter of fact, show something real quick. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 24. Yeah, go ahead. Start with that.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
For wisdom,
For what?
for wisdom,
Now, this is very key to know, because when the Lord is creating, that's just wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So when He's making man, when He's making water, it's all wisdom. It's all by wisdom. When you're doing anything, it's wisdom. That's why I said the world by wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Meaning by their deeds. See that? So wisdom is just doing it. Come on.
God, this is Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 24.
Mm-hmm. But you got real wisdom, and true wisdom, and fake wisdom. Come on.
For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
So this is about wisdom. Come on. It's more moving than any motion. Come on.
She passeth and goeth through all things
See that?
by reason of her pureness.
How many things? All things.
All things.
Come on.
By reason of her pureness.
All right. And real quick to hit the point we was going in. You go ahead and finish it.
That was all in there.
What you read, 24?
Con.
Oh, Salakia. Start at 22.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter
Start at 21. Salakia.
7 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "In all such things as are either secret or manifest, them I know. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively."
Matter of fact, start at 7 and 7. We're going to go ahead and go into this. Because going into America getting destroyed, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't, I ain't going to say ain't nothing, but come on.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 7. It says, "Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given to
Now,
me."
who's talking? Solomon. Come on.
"Wherefore I prayed,
Mm-hmm.
and understanding was given me. I called upon the Most High, and the spirit of wisdom came to me.
See that? Go ahead.
I preferred her before scepters
Mm-hmm.
and thrones,
Mm-hmm.
and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her."
Now, why? Jump down to... Start at 14.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 14. "For she is a treasure unto men that
See that?
never faileth."
Mm-hmm. So, because those are treasures he was just mentioning. He like, this is a treasure. Come on.
"Which they that use become the friend of the Most High."
If you use wisdom, see, if you use the other things, the scepters and the thrones, you're going to become a friend of who? Of the world.
The world, con.
Everybody going to love you if you got that shit. But if you got this, you see what I'm saying? Go ahead. You're going to become a friend of the Lord. Come on.
"Being commended for the gifts that come from learning."
Yeah, because the scriptures tell you, let a man glory in this. And Isaiah the 9th chapter, or Jeremiah the 9th chapter, it's like it, that he know it's me. You see what I'm saying? It says, now we're going to jump down to the point.
Con. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 18.
Now you gotta keep up. Come on.
It says, "The beginning,
Yep.
ending,
The what?
the beginning,
See that?
ending,
The what?
the beginning, ending,
Yeah, now watch this. Go ahead.
and midst of the times."
See? That's what we dealing with. It's all about the beginning and the ending.
Con.
You see what I'm saying? How something started and what the hell gonna happen. How did it end? And it's in the meantime, you got the midst of times. That's the meantime. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. Known as past, present, future. All right here. Go ahead.
It says, "The alterations of the turning of the sun."
Keep going. And the change of season. So he's just going into everything that wasn't dealing with. You see that? The beginning, the ending, the midst of times. Meaning what? What is wisdom again? Somebody get Sirach 19 and 20.
Con.
Keep it on the front of your brain. Come on.
This is Sirach chapter 19 and 19. It says, "The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality."
Where you at? Sirach 19 and 20?
It says, "The fear of the Lord is all wisdom,
Right.
and in all wisdom is the performance of the law."
There you go. So to read that one time.
Con. The fear of the Lord, Sirach chapter 19 and 20 says, "The fear of the Lord is all wisdom."
The fear of the Lord is all wisdom. When you fear the Lord, you're doing something. So when you fear the Lord, that's complete wisdom, is what it's saying. Keep going.
Con. It says, and in all wisdom
And in all wisdom, come on,
is the performance of the law.
this whole book. You see what I'm saying? Which is good. The 360. Now let's jump back to the wisdom of Solomon. So when you perform, that's doing something. So in all wisdom is the performance of the law. The whole point being, all wisdom is doing, performing, showing up. If Paul George don't show up tonight and hoop. You see what I'm saying? That nigga ain't had no wisdom, man. Because remember it said wisdom is more moving than anything, than all things, man. It's in all things. You got true wisdom and you got the world's wisdom. Nigga didn't show up because he didn't have wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So this is the power of wisdom. Now, read the last scripture you read, brother.
God, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning, ending, and midst of times.
All, see, because wisdom deal with all things, man. You see what I'm saying? So, everything you seeing in the beginning with the ending, the midst of times, is wisdom, right? Now, wisdom is simply what the Lord did. You see what I'm saying? Or what the Lord is doing, but it's already done. He declared the ending from the beginning. It's already over with. You see what I'm saying? But let's keep going. Try to keep it simple. Come on.
God.
Because the scripture's going to tell you. Come on.
It says that alterations of the turning of the sun
Keep going.
and the change of seasons.
See, and the change in seasons. And that's these different events popping off. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're seeing with Trump being out of office now. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're seeing with these vaccination sites being released. That's what we're seeing when more celebrities keep popping up dead. Goddamn, what's it called just passed? The nigga that sang I forget his name. Dude that the hippie, his ass just passed. Lord just took his spirit. Another nigga just died today. Big dudes. Real big dudes just died. Let me get it real quick. Slocky. What's that nigga's name, man? Bear with me for just a second. Damn, what's that nigga's name, man? I get it. Keep going.
First.
No, that wasn't him. I mean, Lord been taking a lot of dudes. He been taking niggas left over. The boxer, that's what I'm talking about. Leon Spinks.
The guy who beat Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. He was only 67. Out of there. That's the times of the seasons. You see what I'm saying? Everything on this way out. But that was all declared from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? That's really that part. This shit we talking about now, that's just the midst of times. But really, what we dealing with while we sitting down here right now, yeah, we're gonna deal with the midst of times, little everyday news, what just came out. But ultimately, it's about the beginning and the ending. That's why he said I declared the beginning from the ending. I mean, the ending from the beginning. He ain't say the midst of times, because the big boy shit is the beginning and the big boy shit is the end. See that? So that's why we was able to talk about. Going back to Genesis, who the stars are. And then it ends in the New Testament. Just for us to come back to the New Testament. That's to talk about Esau and what he's trying to accomplish. He's going to ascend up. You see that? So it's all relevant. That's all prevalent to the times of now. What you seeing right now is stars who have fell. What you seeing right now on the other side when you ain't watching us, you seeing what this devil's doing, you seeing Esau sin. When you see Elon Musk talking about space, that's what you're seeing. I will ascend up. That's current times, man. Really, that was in the beginning. That was said in the beginning, but it's talking about now. You see what I'm saying? That's the end. So we in those times, man. The man of perdition is being revealed. But let's keep going into this real quick, just to prove that. You got jump to 21. You can go ahead and get straight to it.
Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 21. And all such things as are either secret or are secret.
These are secrets. Come on.
Or manifest.
Are clear. Easy to understand. Come on.
Them I know.
See that? Why? Because of wisdom. Go ahead.
For wisdom.
For what?
For wisdom.
See that?
Which is the worker of all things.
There you go, man. This is how you fucking LeBron might drop 89 tomorrow. You see that? That it has something to do with something. You see what I'm saying? Some celebrity a crucial death might come. You see what I'm saying? A shutdown might come. You see what I'm saying? We might end up defamed. We might end up on ABC tomorrow. You never know. You see what I'm saying? But it's all by wisdom. Come on.
For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold.
There's only one spirit. See, look, that's the point. What?
One only.
Nope.
And manifold.
See that? See that? Manifold, man. Come on.
Subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain,
See?
not subject to hurt,
Come on.
loving the things that is good,
See that?
quick, which cannot be let it, ready to do good, kind to man,
All right.
steadfast,
All right.
sure,
Yep.
free from care.
Where you at?
23.
No, that's it.
Kind.
Jump to 27. Matter of fact, give me 26.
Con.
Now watch this.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 26. For she is the brightest of the everlasting light.
See that? There go the stars. See that? Because why are we bright? Why is wisdom bright? Because it comes into men and it enlightens them and it goes on to enlighten others. It pretty much gives them knowledge on things hidden that if they didn't know will get them and other people that didn't know that they may relay the message to destroy it. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say she is the brightest.
Right.
See that? Come on.
For she is the brightest of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of the Most High.
See that? Now let's jump to the point. Give me 27.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 and 27. And being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself.
See that?
She maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy.
All ages. See that? Come on.
And into all ages enter into holy spirits. She maketh them friends of the Most High, and prophets.
There you go, man. So this is why Solomon was able to say these things. But you need to understand this for what we're finna go into. All right? Now, go ahead and jump down to 8 and 1.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8 verse 1. It says, wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly do she order all things.
Now, that's just talking about the Lord, man. That's just talking, all it's talking about is the Lord doing his work. But think about it. Wisdom is compared to a woman because in the beginning, see that? Who did the Lord give Adam? A helpmeet, which is a what? A woman. See that? She helped him do what? A woman supposed to help you get shit done. You see what I'm saying? Not take from you. But niggas don't know shit like this. They just use a woman for just base ass shit, man. There's no point in her being around. You know what I'm saying? There's more to life than you know what, man. All right? Go ahead and get verse 3.
This is on Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8 and 3. In that she is
Conversing.
In that she is conversant with the Most High.
So you can't be conversant in the Lord without wisdom. You see what I'm saying? That's why you can't, really a dude with some sense can have a dumbass woman around him. You see what I'm saying? That's showing you these women ain't on no level. This how I want, you see that? Wisdom is compared to a woman. It says she is conversant. In that she is conversant with God. Go ahead. She do what?
She magnifieth her nobility.
Come on.
Yeah, the Lord of all things himself loveth her.
Ooh, loved her. You know what I'm saying? Now go ahead.
For she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of the Most High.
Meaning, like, if anybody gonna know something about the Lord, it will be us. Because we're in order. You see what I'm saying? It's an order to get it. Who he gonna give it to first? That's wisdom. That's being privy. Wisdom is privy to what?
Privy to the mysteries of.
Remember it said secrets. You see what I'm saying? It said in 7 and 21, and all such things are either secret or manifest. Them I know. So you can't know secrets without wisdom. So wisdom show you it is secrets. And you're going to see the Lord created those waters just to make, you know what I'm saying, the fucking, to prove the point of these floods coming in, man. This is how it go. So we one more time.
it's like Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
For she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of the Most High, and a lover of his works.
All right, now let's get to the point. Go ahead and go to 11. You know, we ain't gonna touch all of it. Let's get to it. 11 and started 1.
Now
watch this.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
She,
see, still talking about. See that? Still talking about wisdom.
she prospered their works in the hands of the holy prophet.
Matter of fact, give me 10 and 16 real quick.
Come on.
Just to make this edifying. Come on.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10 and 16. It says, she entered into the soul of the servant of the Lord and withstood dreadful kings and wonders and signs.
That's how we ultimately, that's what we doing now. We withstanding the king through wisdom. Because if you weren't doing this, you'd probably be dead or hitting the lick or some shit. You see what I'm saying? Or you probably be getting vaccinated. Or you probably be watching the damn Super Bowl or some shit. So wisdom comes down and it dwells with you. That's what happens. But you need wisdom in order to do that. If you don't got wisdom, your ass is not going to withstand these kings, man. Because the whole point of pretty much what we're going in tonight is how this place has consumed our people, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to be seen in Nineveh, and you're going to be able to see that Nineveh got the same characteristics as what this place is doing to our people. When you go back to the Nahum 1. So this is why this is important. It's more to it than this, man. Declaring the ending from the beginning. So your ending is declared by whether or not, how pretty much your position before the ending started. Because what is the ending? When those troops come in, what will be the beginning? What the hell you was doing? What was your positioning before that happened? You see what I'm saying? If your ass ain't position, if you don't, thus being, if you ain't got wisdom, you getting took, man. You probably finna get your goddamn head blown off. So it's showing the Lord, Solomon is talking about the power of wisdom, man. That's how it works, man. Look, before all hell break loose, what we doing? We in here. We doing this. Read that verse one more time, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10 and 16. It says, she entered into the soul or the spirit of the servant of the Lord.
Yeah, and wisdom ain't going to enter into you if you're a malicious spirit. Because she only enter into certain spirits, man. But this is the only thing going to keep your ass, man. Go ahead.
And withstood dreadful kings.
Yep.
And wonders and signs.
See, and wonders and signs. Wisdom is also going to be what? The source, the backing power of spiritual power. You see that? Because it said wonders. Go to 17. Just to show you the point, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 17.
Now watch this.
It says, rendered to the righteous a reward of their labors.
Go ahead, man.
God
hey, let's say fuck with you, you're going to miss it, man. Watch this. Read that again. Come on.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 17.
Yeah.
Rendered to the righteous a reward of their labors.
Just what wisdom do. You see? Read that one more time.
Rendered to the righteous a reward of their labors.
See that? Come on.
Guided them.
Ain't that a reward? Withstanding kings and dreadful kings, draconian laws. Remember the example? They had everybody else get the shit, you don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a reward. Why? Because your labor doing this.
God.
Because of your beginning. See that? Thus decide your ending.
Exactly.
You know? So pretty much in a nutshell, when we end this lesson, everything you've about to, the articles we're gonna pull out real quick, you're gonna see the condition that our nation is in, but just the 2/3. And you're gonna know why they're in that position, aka what's about to be their ending based off their beginning. They weren't right when all this shit was going, you know what I'm saying? Before the ending came. In the beginning, them niggas weren't right. In the beginning, they were still, in 2021, they were still at 2020, they were still at Thanksgiving. They were still unwrapping presents. They were still talking about some Santa Maria. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Cristo. That's what they was doing. So this is what we're going into, man. This place is going to devour our people. But our ending is going to be different because our beginning is with wisdom, man. So that's a reward to withstand these dreadful kings, these Draco laws that's going to come out. Go ahead, brother. That same verse you just read, the reward.
Wisdom
17.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
It says, render to the righteous a reward of their labors.
Come on.
Guided them in a marvelous way.
See? God them. That's what we was just going into the other night, man. We're going to get out of this goddamn thing. Really, we being guided right now. We keep doing this. We going to, right when we see the truth coming in, the Lord, you got a door you can get out of that for some reason nobody at. You out.
Right.
Why? Because you was doing this. You was doing whatever you was supposed to be doing on the right-hand side. Come on.
And was unto
And
them.
look, doing wisdom. See that? All the credit go right back to wisdom. See that? Come on.
And
if
was,
you ain't got wisdom, you're going to be fucked, man. Come on.
And was unto them for a cover by day.
Woo! Come on.
And a light.
And they what?
And a light.
See that?
Of stars in the night season.
Come on, man. Now watch this. Now watch this, man. What is this talking about, man? This going back to the beginning of Egypt, man. But it's relating to now. Go ahead.
Brought them through the Red Sea.
Through the what?
Through the Red Sea.
Who the fuck getting ready to come in? Who read? Who read? Who read?
Man.
Who read, man?
Esau.
That shit is what that's talking about, man. He getting ready to come in like a flood, man. The Lord set up the Red Sea just for now, man. That's all the way in the beginning. You can't make this up, man. And this ain't in the scripture I'm talking about, man. It's actually in the what chapter you in? 11? It's in 10 and 18, man.
Oh, that's what we just read.
No, not 10 and 18. Where you at?
I'm in 10 and 18. That's what I just read.
Is that the one I called from the beginning? No, that is it, man. Salaki. But it's another it's the 11th chapter. The 11th chapter shows you that shit really, that's how stuff really work, man. It going to literally tell you that's what that is, man. He'll give you one thing to show you something else. That's how the Lord works. But that's it. One more time on that verse, brother. And that's it, man.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 and 18.
Woo.
It says, brought them through the Red Sea and led them through much water.
And led who through?
Led them through much water.
See that? Somebody get Matthew. Please, somebody get Matthew, man. Matthew 11 and 20, start at 24.
Okay.
Not 24. What's that? Matthew 7. Matthew 7 and started started 24.
Okay. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 24. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them,
see, wisdom. See that? Come on.
I will liken him unto a wise man,
See,
which built his house upon a rock. And
see, it's still talking in code though. See that? Most mothers are gonna break that down and know what's going the fuck on, man. But only way you're gonna be able to do it is if wisdom come dwell with you, man. Come on.
It says, and the rain descended.
Somebody get John 13 and 19. Go ahead.
And
the what? And the what?
And the floods came.
See that?
And the winds blew and beat upon that house.
And beat upon who?
Upon that house.
So Yahushua talking about the ending. Whole time. Thus showing you he was Solomon. They were talking about the same thing. So Solomon was talking about the end. On just a super, just crazy deep level. You go damn near crazy trying to read Solomon, man. Go ahead and bring it up.
This is John 13, verse 9.
19. 13 and 19. And somebody get Revelation 19 and 10.
It's John 13, verse 19.
Yep.
Now I tell you before it come.
See that? Who's saying that? What letters is this? What letters is what are the color of the letters you reading right now, brother?
Red.
Come on, man. Well, read that one time.
Now I tell you before it come, that when it is come to pass, you may believe that I am he.
See that? Now go ahead and read that, man. And that's how we're able to see he's Solomon. You see that? Even on the further, if you want to just keep going, man. You can't make this up, man. Go ahead and bring that 19 and 10 up, man.
Con.
Yeah, come. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 19 and verse 10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him.
See, the Lord done brought it up. See? Come on.
Con. And I fell at his feet to worship him.
Yep.
And he said unto me,
Why you think when you see angels, they always show them with light? You know what I'm saying? You don't even see their face and nothing.
Con.
Like a star.
I say,
That's who he talking to. John talking to one of those guys. An entity depicted as a beam of light. Now, what is he going to say? Take it from the top again.
Con. Revelation 19 and 10, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him.
One of our ancestors, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant.
What does fellow mean, man? Can we get the word fellow, man? What is he really telling our ancestor, man? A man with the same blood flowing through his body as us, man. A man from the same seed, man. The same water. Oh yeah, we gotta get that Job, man. You see? So Yahweh, the Lord said he made that big mass of water. You see what I'm saying? And called it red. To show in the beginning, to show, you know what I'm saying? That and you're gonna see it when we go to Job 27. Keep going. You want to just finish that? What you got? The Job 27?
I understand. I'll click on the fellow servant in the scripture.
Okay, Con. We can get the regular meaning and that.
Con.
Go ahead and finish that. And then bring it out.
Con. It says, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm.
Worship the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's why he said that in Job was John 13 and 19. I tell you before, you know what I'm saying? That way you believe and know that I am he. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and bring this the definition up.
Con.
All right, Con. That's going to be crazy. Job, go ahead.
Salaki. This man trying
I
to
got
give me
something. Go ahead.
Con. Salaki. It say, a fellow servant, one who serves the same master with another.
Mm-hmm.
It says,
Get the regular definition.
Con.
Yeah,
What does it mean to be a fellow?
Right. I got one.
Go ahead, brother.
It says to tie or to connect, to be joined or associated.
Ooh, he told a man with our same blood, man. We associated. An angel. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Look,
go ahead.
one of the same kind. And equal.
Oh, what?
And equal.
So we literally being held back right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Brothers is not crazy. They hate this book, man. They hate it. You gotta separate so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. You gotta paint everybody in the Bible red. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man. We're gonna go ahead and bring that you got a beautiful scripture, brother. That Ecclesiastes, you gonna bring it up.
Con. This Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 9. It says, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
Ooh, see the Lord cold, man. He declared the ending from the beginning. So if you want to know how it ends, go back to Egypt. You see what I'm saying? You got to go to the depths of what he was doing, though. Look, he led us through it. Then we come up after, you know what I'm saying? We came out of Egypt. Then we come in the wilderness. What was the wilderness? When basically 2/3 of our people was cut the fuck off. Because ain't nobody died during the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had that blood. It was the process when we was ready to come out of that mud. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at now. This is the wilderness. And you seeing what? Niggas being cut off every day. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I can get a scripture.
Go ahead, brother.
So Wisdom of Solomon 7:22, it says, for wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me, for in her is understanding, spirit, hope, Holy Spirit, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good.
See, it's plain, man. You see, it's plain and it's manifold. Wisdom. So look, when the Lord was just simply splitting the Red Sea, put the Red Sea amongst us, a body of water, masses of water, look like masses of crowds. He was further showing what he was going to do in the future. Because all that was done by what? Wisdom. Wisdom is manifold. See? All right. Go ahead, brother. Now we're going to get this, and we're going to get the articles. We're going to read that Nahum real quick, and then we're going to get the articles to close out. Go ahead.
It's Job 27, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
The rich man shall lie down.
See? Now that's going into who we going into. The man that's running this place that's about to... Look, the rich man is a king. He's a dreadful king. You see what I'm saying? The rich man was Pharaoh. Look. Woo! Somebody get the... go back to the Romans 9. The 9 and, what was it, 16? 17? For this same reason how I raised. Start at 11.
This is Romans chapter 9 verse 11. It says, for the children being not yet born,
the children, see that? Come on.
neither having done any good or evil.
Yep. So that was even manifold. You know what I'm saying? That was talking about something further now. Because that's the beginning. But it was. We know what it's talking about. It represents when the Edomites come out of rulership and so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Afro people come up. You see what I'm saying? That's all. That's and people think, but the scriptures are 100% saying that. You think you think that just went further? No, everything go further. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand.
Thus going into what? 2/3 versus 1/3. You see what I'm saying? In a sense, you can receive it. Go ahead.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
Now we know it's talking about Esau and Jacob, so I ain't saying Esau part in 2/3. It's just the same dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Go to 17. Yeah,
Romans chapter 9 verse 17. It says,
we gotta read the next one. For who I love. Context of why we bring it up.
Romans 9 and 12. It says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Declaring it ended from the beginning, man.
This is on 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
That's it, man. Go ahead.
It says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
See that? And you seen that when you go back to during the times of Egypt. Pretty much, because Esau want to be who? He want to be Pharaoh. That's why everything. Man, you got Memphis in America. You go to Las Vegas. The whole Las Vegas laid out like Egypt.
Man, it's crazy because Las Vegas is down the desert.
Oh man.
Man, you can't make it up, man. I seen that shit. That shit definitely a goddamn desert. We drove through that shit. You know? That shit is definitely a desert, man. It's crow. Look, it's so crazy because you don't see. We remember that crow we seen.
Exactly.
That a crow represent murder. So you can't make that up, man. Go ahead, man, because we'll be here all night. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 17. It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh.
See? How the hell we get to Pharaoh? We talking about Esau, man. Esau and Jacob.
Yeah.
See? So the Lord is comparing. So he was showing, when he was setting up Pharaoh, he was talking about Esau. You see that? The whole fucking time, man. He was talking about America. That's why your dollar got, we ain't fucking crazy, man. You flip your $1 bill over, what's on the back of it, man? That nigga want to be Pharaoh. So the Lord said, yeah, you Pharaoh. The Lord put it in Esau's spirit from birth, man. Before he sent him down. You coming back as Pharaoh, man.
That's that. He said spiritual Egypt.
Bring it out. Bring it out, man. So the spirit going into it. Because see, now we're going into the watch. We ain't a watch, but sit down actually about, man. This place is devouring our people. Can somebody get Exodus 1 and 9? Or 1 and, what was it, like 12? Make their life hard with rigor. You know? Because that's this place is devouring our damn people, man. Whoever got the spiritual. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelations 11:8.
Spirit moving.
And their Revelations 11:8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city,
Declaring it in from the beginning. Come on.
which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
See that? So all the way back in Egypt, the Lord was talking about here. And then when you go all the way here to the end, the Lord talking about Egypt. You know what I'm saying? All the way now, the Lord is still talking about Egypt. See that? Let's go ahead and finish that Romans real quick. That Romans 9.
Con. Romans chapter 9 and
I'm
verse.
bring it up because it's all Egypt. You got it.
Con. Romans chapter 9 and verse 17, it says, "For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
See that?
even for this same purpose
Mm.
have I raised thee up."
See that? So the Lord, look, and that go back to the beginning of what was said. The Lord, well, why did the Lord create Satan? Because we went into Satan because it was saying the scripture we brought out was the adversary. And adversary is the meaning of Satan, right? And the example that was given, well, the Lord created Satan because he like, I'm gonna work on this side, but he set opposing force against it. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what you know what I'm saying. What he's going into. But my initial thought, obviously, that said already, no. That's why he made Jacob and Esau opposing forces. Because I'm going to work through Jacob, but I'm going to raise Esau up. But in order to show my power in Jacob, that I'm really dealing with Jacob. He had Esau build all the nuclear bombs to destroy and get the population to 500,000, according to so-called Georgia Guidestones. And then you're going to be worked, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians going to be worked through on such a level where they escape. But this nigga was, you see what I'm saying? He was so exalted, he like, the nukes gotta kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? You think they ain't considering the nukes possibly killing all their civilization and civilians? Yes, that's why they got bunkers. And they ain't telling you to get none. They really want to do that shit.
And they didn't put out tests. I mean, they didn't done tests. You know, they didn't bomb places. Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Here it is, we the fucking slaves. They took America from us, from our people, from us. You know what I'm saying? And somehow we learned English and using it better than y'all. You know what I'm saying? We know this. We got wisdom was with us, so the Lord working through us now. You see? So what would our ending have to be if we stick it out? The Lord permits what we was reading in that Wisdom of Solomon, the 10th chapter. Wisdom give the reward to those that, the labor. So the escape dreadful kings. Look, it was saying right now, what was he talking about? Fucking being beamed up. All the way, well, you had it, all the way to Wisdom of Solomon. He said, what's that, the 16th chapter? Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 16? You know what I'm saying? No, 16. It was the previous one.
Yeah, wonders and signs.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 and 16.
Yeah.
She entered into the soul or the spirit of the servant of the Lord.
See that?
And withstood dreadful kings.
See that?
And and wonders and signs alike.
Yeah. Now how you gonna withstand? What is the ultimate thing we gotta withstand from these niggas in power? Those nukes. And that chip. Look, your niggas setting the chip up to where you can't eat if you got it, which is one of the articles we got. You can't eat unless you got it, man. You can't sell and buy unless you got it. Nigga, you can't get gas if you ain't got it. Your car don't work no more, supposedly. But we coming into a time where the Lord gonna have to defy that shit, man. And he gonna do it. It's written. You see? We see it. And look, just as clear. He said wisdom is plain, right? Ain't it a pyramid on the back of your dollar? See that? It's plain, man. It's manifest. It's too good to be true to nigga. We tell a nigga flip a dollar over, we crazy. But bro, I didn't put that there. We didn't put that there.
I said eagle back there.
Right. It says eagle. It's clear.
Yeah, it's crazy too, cause
that's wisdom, man.
Egypt got what's it called? They got like statues of eagles too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same spirits, the same people, man. That nigga would be him. That's why that nigga say he the Egyptians, man. When you go to that, one of the movie on Egypt that just came out not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? I think it was with Russell Crowe or something. Nigga was saying they was the, I think it was, the movie was called Exodus or some shit.
That's literally what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, that shit, man. Bro, you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't nothing but melanated people there. You wasn't even there yet, bro.
They love playing the rules too.
Matter of fact, nah, he existed. Esau was somewhere else. Cause Jacob was, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So it was there.
Yeah.
Y'all took over there like
Way, that nigga wasn't even
Yeah.
on the level. They was somewhere being wicked. On the little level. All right. Let's go ahead and close this up.
Did you want me to finish this 17th verse? Romans.
Yeah, you go ahead and finish.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 17, it says, For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Yep.
even for the same purpose have I raised thee up,
Yep.
that I might show my power in thee,
Alright.
and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get to Job. The Job 27 and 20. Job 19.
Let me get this Exodus while we here.
No, we come back to that.
It's Job 27, verse
19.
19.
Mhm.
The rich man shall lie down.
See, wasn't Pharaoh rich? When you go into the account of what was going on during Egypt, the whole land was in famine. So everybody that wanted to eat, they had to go to Egypt. You see what I'm saying? But why was they actually going there? Because Joseph, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was seeing what to do. The Lord was dealing with him.
Yeah.
That's how that land was the land everybody had to go to. Just like everybody, you want to live the American dream, for some reason you got to come here. But yeah, this is the highest concentration of Jacob.
Here.
And this is where the truth started at. It didn't start over the east. You know what I'm saying? It started here. You know? You can't make it up, man. Because didn't it say in the Wisdom of Solomon, like the 7th chapter, that the wisdom go from one end to the earth to the other? You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. Because it started in the east, but it's going to end in the west. Just to do what? To go back to the east. You see? So that's it. Keep going, brother. So that rich man is some so-called white man who believes himself to be a pharaoh. Come on.
But he shall not be gathered.
He not gonna be saved. He not gonna be beamed up. Go ahead. Now watch this. This is the point. Because we talking about the Red Sea. How the Lord showed you one thing, He declared it the ending in the beginning. So in the beginning, you read about a chosen people who was ate up by the land. Their life was made hard. They was devoured. You see what I'm saying? They was feasted on. They was just used up. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord brought them through a mass body of water that could destroy them. But somehow they got through that. That same mass of water went on to be known as the Red Sea. You see what I'm saying? And in it, their enemies died, but not them. See that? Now watch this. Go ahead.
He openeth his eyes.
And who's the enemy? The rich. Ham was running that shit. Ham was good. They was chasing us on horses and everything. Remember, we came up based off them having to give us stuff when we was leaving. They had everything. See, the rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. Them niggas died by the Red Sea. See that? All our enemies. So that's all you other heathens. Come on.
He openeth his eyes, and he is not.
Meaning, at one point, Egypt was set up. They was ruling. They was all week, I've been killing the babies. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was no more. Out of nowhere. Go ahead. That's what's going to happen to America. So Joe Biden, they swearing on Bibles. Kamala Harris, women's, they freeing the nipple. You see what I'm saying? They protect the LGBT rights. They flying in space, the damn shit crashing. You know what I'm saying? And look, that was, I think they said that was the first flight, right? Well, if the Lord declares the ending from the beginning, y'all gonna crash. You see what I'm saying? They first launched with Elon Musk, when they was trying to land it, meaning cap it off successfully, it was a failure. The shit crashed and exploded. That's the Lord declaring it, man. Matter of fact, that was an omen.
Exactly.
That's what that was, man. Which is talked about in the scriptures. Come on. It's not.
Job 27, verse 20. Terrorists take hold on him.
On who?
On him.
No, us.
On him.
Come on.
As waters.
As what?
As waters.
See that?
Yeah.
Who went through the water successfully? Who did the water actually get? The him. The rich man. Who was the rich man in Egypt? Him. Who's the rich man in power and rulership? Pharaoh. Who is said to be Pharaoh now? See that? Now look the word waters up. Watch this.
That specific
In the
verse.
Hebrew. Watch this. It means a few things, but there's something key in there.
Con.
Go ahead.
It's Mayim. It says waters of the feet, of danger, violence.
Jump down to the Strongs.
Con. It says
Strong's definition.
Con. It says euphemism.
It's a euphemism.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
euphemism. Semen.
What?
Semen.
What?
Semen.
Now you break that down, you got seaman, man. See that? So the Lord outright from the beginning was declaring the end, man. Meaning what? Them waters gonna take hold of him. It say right here that those waters are actually people. What is semen gonna become? You see what I'm saying?
People.
So that's 100%. Please bring that verse back out one more time. The 27 and 20.
Job 27 verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
Terrors take hold on him.
No, on us.
Take hold on him
Come on.
as waters.
People. So those waters are literally talking about flood, a bunch of men coming in, man. That mass body known as the Red Sea represented the Red Sea that's finna come in, man. That's it. And Yahweh Shah gave credence to that, man. He said when the floods come in, man, and beat upon that house, what do we tell you the flood's gonna do? They gonna come kick doors down, man. Cause yeah, we the house, but they coming to get you out your shit, man. And when it happen, you gonna know that he is. You gonna be like, damn. So now you just waiting on your house shot to come back. Once you see them doors get kicked down, you at that point you know it's real. You like, we know it's real now, but I'm just saying it's a whole other thing when it really unfolds, man.
You seeing it.
Cause when you gotta think, elders was even saying that when that George Floyd shit happened, these elders saying they ain't never seen, no one ever seen no shit like that in their life. The Lord hit the switch, he hit the what they call it, the kill switch, man. That was the destruction switch. The kill switch ain't been hit yet, man, because wasn't nobody killing. It was just stealing, robbing, and just vandalism. Louis V got it. Montclair got it. Niggas was stealing horses. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, fuck it. Nigga said, fuck it. He said, I took the cop. That shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, so that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get into this Nahum. We're going to run through that, and then we're going to get these articles.
Con. This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of Nineveh. The book of the vision of Nahum, the Elkoshite.
So now you should understand this 100% got to be going into more than it's actually saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's talking about Nineveh, but you just learned how wisdom is, you know, a continuous, manifold thing, man. So brothers is not winging this shit, man. Why would Nahum still be in here if he wasn't gonna be no good for now? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can use what happened there, but nah, on a deeper level, that shit talking about now, man. You know what I'm saying? People got this word messed up, man. It's already happened. All right, okay, go ahead.
Con. Nahum chapter 1, verse 2. The Most High is jealous.
Why you think the scriptures say it's gonna be like the time that ain't even happened before? Why? Because the thing that has been is that what shall be. But the difference is all them things that happened before are gonna happen at one time. So you're gonna have the flood. You're gonna have the ships. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have the east wind. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have you're gonna have slavery. You know what I'm saying? All the major devastating prophecies that have ever been talked about in this book is gonna happen at one time. While we getting beamed up. Look, bro, all the nations going into shackles. But it started with us going to shackles. Why? Because everything upside down. So somehow the top went into shackles, just to show you the bottom is gonna go into shackles. You see what I'm saying? Is Israel a homeborn slave? You see? So everything that has ever happened is gonna happen at one time. That's what's going down, man. And it's gonna be in a different form. You had look, the Lord's gonna flood the earth again, but it's gonna be by fire. You see what I'm saying? So when he did that, he was showing you. You see what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna turn up again, right? But it's gonna be fire this time, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 2. The Most High is jealous, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Now, what does it mean to reserve wrath? The niggas that's just floating around, he keeping them to the day of judgment. They tell you that in 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter. Go ahead.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Matter of fact, let's get that real quick, because this last part gonna get emotional. Second Peter 2 and 10. You can't get emotional, because our people, they being handed over. Our nation's gonna get devoured, man. Whoever got it started. Started 2:9. Yeah, started 2 and 9.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Yeah, and that's what's getting ready to happen. You see what I'm saying? And who are the unjust? It's the 2/3. It's the rest of our nations, right? Who didn't have their beginning with labor. You see what I'm saying? Who didn't give a sacrifice? Because look, the Lord was showing you then. He was showing us then. When we was giving those sacrifices, it was by fire. But now you got to do that voluntary or involuntary. Now, what would involuntary be, and what would voluntary be? Voluntary would be what we doing. We going through a fiery trial right now. The scriptures say that. Involuntary would be if you not doing what we doing, the Lord gonna make you do it. Involuntary by putting your ass, you physically in fire. See that? Because it's a balance to everything. You can either do it spiritually or physically. You pick one. Niggas stupid though. Niggas don't sit around long enough and listen. I gotta die anyway. Nigga talking about some, we all gonna be, nigga, we got two different, look, if I die, I'm leaving a complete different way than you, brother. That's all she looked at. But buddy, you know what I'm saying? Lord, how about from y'all outside with him? That nigga got life twisted, man. And say, I ain't fucking with it. You gonna be messing with it then. I still can't get over that shit, man. I can't, that nigga was different.
And that day he gonna be, what they say, how?
He said, yeah. I heard the Christians.
Run through that nigga, man. Like, we're gonna pop up on J like Real Reaper. Fuck that, man. Because if you're left up to Yahweh to stay here, you're gonna see that in one of these articles. Go ahead and finish that, brother. He got it.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid of dignities.
See, this is dignified. We got dignity to come and stand out in front of you people. You see what I'm saying? That nigga talking about some, I ain't fucking with it. I heard the Christians, or whatever he said. Go ahead.
It says, whereas angels,
see, there it is. Come on.
Which are greater in power and might,
they seen that nigga that did. Go ahead.
Bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord, they went and told on that nigga, man. Like, you heard it. He played it over. You know what I'm saying?
You know that it's finished.
Go ahead. That nigga's finished, man. Go ahead.
It says,
remember I heard somebody say on Adam Abbott mug said fuck King David. Some dyke.
Scripture say for every idle word,
It's written on a stone with a diamond.
And like I said,
A diamond point.
Was that a person talking about which King David?
King David, the Solomon's father, dad.
Oh, why did you say that?
Shit. It was, I don't know. I think he was saying something like, pretty much he was going into the scripture and he was like, King David will kill y'all. Because you know, King David he was a man of war. You know what I'm saying? She said across the street, she's like, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say it again, man.
She probably had it twisted with King David from the streets.
Yeah.
He was like, young King David, man. Da, da, da.
Well, Jake wicked like that though. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that's what the scripture's saying. Yeah, she didn't consider. That's what the scripture's saying.
Presumptuous.
Yeah, she just, you know,
Same thing.
you can't assume, you know, that you don't know who they talking about. You know what I'm saying? But Jake don't care. Nigga talking about I ain't fucking with it, man. Go ahead.
Con.
I was gonna also say that the angels, the reapers, they heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, con.
But you go ahead.
Con. It says, 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 11, it says, whereas angels,
Bring your voice down.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 11 says, whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord. But these, as natural brute beasts,
See?
made
Go ahead.
made to be
natural breeze. Go ahead.
made to be taken
They were made to be taken and what?
and destroyed.
See that? Come on.
Speak
No matter if your fucking grandma, your damn mama, your daddy, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers banging this truth. Pretty much they like, fuck the Lord, man. That's basically what they saying. So they're gonna involuntarily give up a sacrifice. That's the damn fire. If the Lord keep them that long, because that's what this is going into. And the Lord is reporting on them. Now, these niggas don't want to listen. He tried to tell them, every time you try to tell them, that's a report, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got a portfolio built up. Let's go ahead and get it. Go ahead. So we can finish this off.
This is Nahum chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, the Lord is slow to anger.
See?
And great in power.
So what? Don't niggas offend every day? So that means he's slow. You gotta be building up a rap sheet. So when you repent, how much they possibly just threw out? Alright. Niggas got garbage bags of sin. Niggas. Alright.
It's a bag full of stone.
Yeah, exactly. Big heavy shit. Go ahead.
Kind of, it'd be like just like the one song they wrote for the day, and they say you pay for it, and always like just break it like that, and just like disintegrate. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
You got it.
Nahum chapter 1 verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind.
So if we doing this because we got to, right? But pops, moms, bro, them, they just sitting around doing nothing.
Right.
Lord saying they ain't, you know, they not being acquitted though. So what are they doing? They being reserved. Well, I got something for you. They were drawing the play up. They're like, all right, you know, nigga, well, sit down in the huddle. You know, they got the board drawing it up. Steve Kerr, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna run the ice on you. But that's in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? They drawing up plays up there.
Isolate.
Like we're gonna reserve them. We're gonna get them. They probably put so-called, you know what I'm saying? November 26th. You know, I speak Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. But this reality we're talking about. These are facts, man. According to the scriptures, man. In the spirit. Go ahead.
It says,
You gotta find out the hard way though. King Von took his ass home. You know what I'm saying? He get it now.
I give you a quick scripture.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs 28 and 5. It says, evil men understand not judgment,
Yep.
but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Yeah, everything he wants to be revealed, he lay out. You know what I'm saying? You go about it right away in with these bogus ass camps. You actually dealing with who you supposed to be dealing with in regards to whatever it is you may be inquiring of. You gonna be dealt with the right way. It's like you can't go to a damn. If you want healing, you can't go to Esau, cause the nigga gonna complicate you. He gonna kill you. He gonna give you another complication. You gonna be back for, you know what I'm saying? Your finger done fell off. Nigga got get a prosthetic finger off of something he gave him that was supposed to heal the last thing he came here for. So you gotta go to who the Lord set up. You want healing, you gotta go to the Lord. You gotta go to the healers. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be taught, you gotta go to the teachers. You wanna be helped, you gotta go to the helpers. You wanna hear prophecy, you gotta go to the prophets. You wanna be direct, you gotta go to the apostles. You know what I'm saying? You wanna know how to govern yourself, you gotta deal with the government. You see what I'm saying? Conduct yourself. You wanna know how to properly conduct yourself like a king and a priest or a princess. That's how you gotta do it, man. You got it all laid out, facts. You know what I'm saying? And it all starts through wisdom, which is the Lord giving an angel a commandment. You see what I'm saying? But the whole thing we're going into is that judgment that these niggas ain't gonna understand, man. Everything we saying is 100% scriptural, man. That's how it works. But you niggas ain't gonna get it, man. So when our people start dying by boatloads, we can't get emotional, man. You gotta dead it out. It's finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
This is Nahum chapter 1 and 3.
This place is devouring our people. Go ahead.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power,
Go ahead.
and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Go ahead.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm,
Them the chariots. Come on.
and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea.
There it is. Come on. That's how he gonna rebuke the sea. That's how he kept the so-called Red Sea off our ass. You see what I'm saying?
Fine.
Come on, it's gonna happen again. Come on.
He rebuketh the sea
Yep.
and maketh it dry,
Uh-huh.
and drieth up all the what is it? The rivers.
And what that's going into? Well, when you go into Revelation the 17th chapter, it tell you how the great horse sit upon many waters, many people. You see, basically they support her. That's why we pay taxes. And when you pay taxes, you learn that you finance the country. You see what I'm saying? So we support this place, man. That's the horse sitting upon all the nations that pay taxes to America. If a nigga from Pakistan come over here and buy a bag of Flamin' Hots, he just financed the country. Because they're going to tell him on the bag it's $1, but when he get to the register, it's going to be damn near $2. You know what I'm saying? So, read that verse one more time.
Fine. Nahum chapter 1 and 4.
Go ahead.
He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry.
They're not going to be able to help you no more. Because he's going to dry this place out. Meaning he's going to dry these people out. You know what I'm saying? These people going to lose faith. They're going to stop carrying themselves according to the laws of the land. Niggas going to start killing. You see what I'm saying? And the whore not going to be able to sit upon these people no more.
Right.
These people finna lose their shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say the scripture say the love of many shall wax cold. Moms gonna quit acting like moms. Nigga, you gotta get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I'm saying? She might tell you to go kill somebody or y'all ain't gonna eat. And if you ain't gonna do it, you gotta leave. Cause shit done got that bad out here. We'll break in their houses, take their food. Nigga, you a man. Nigga, you just like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's the love of many gonna wax cold. Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Your brother, niggas might try to come rob you because the Lord upholding you. But he was never in the truth. Now he think he finna try you. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it's finna get, man. Then they do it to Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then they do it to the apostles. You know what I'm saying? The disciples. Yes. Go ahead.
Fine.
But now we're in a time where it ain't gonna really be the case. That's gonna be fall to 2/3. When they try to do those things, that's how the 2/3. That's another way they're gonna be getting, absorbed by this place. Cause they're absorbed by this place. You see what I'm saying? You gonna get absorbed if you get lost in this shit. Nigga getting the applesauce. It's like, when you open the applesauce You know, it got the air pressure on it. Sometimes it can splatter out.
Yeah.
You subject to that, man. You open some applesauce, you subject to it getting on you. You know what I'm saying? If you can receive it. Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1 and 4. He rebuketh the sea.
Can't be lost in the sauce, as they say. Go ahead.
God, he rebuketh the sea
Yeah.
and maketh it dry.
Go ahead.
And drieth up all the rivers.
See, that's going into, and then drawing up all the wisdoms and tell you in 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, how he's going to make the understanding of this world to cease. You see what I'm saying? And when you go into when you go into 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter, it tell you that the understanding is a wellspring. Matter of fact, let's get it real quick.
Check it. You said 4 or 14.
It's the 14th chapter. 2nd Ezra 14, and just to prove it real quick, 14 to 47.
Con.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 47, it says, "For in them is the spring of understanding."
See, there it is. What is a spring? The same spring house I was talking about in John 4. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna, it shall breathe out, and it shall be up in him as an everlasting. You see what I'm saying? It shall spring up in him as everlasting. What? Waters, meaning understanding. So when the Lord gonna take the understanding out of take this place. That's how you gonna have the prophecies kick off that bad. Thus you gonna have the love of many waxing cold. The reason why niggas ain't just robbing niggas and eating people now, because they got some understanding still. You gotta carry yourself a certain way. But when he make that to cease, a nigga ain't gonna have no consideration for nothing anymore. For humanity. That's going out the window, man.
Just like the George Floyd riots.
Yep.
A little time period.
That was an example, man.
So what was that one movie? With them in the bunker.
Talking about the divide? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Con. It says, "For in them is the spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom,
See that?
and the stream of knowledge."
There it is. See that? Go ahead. Read that.
Nahum chapter 1 and 4.
Come on.
He rebuked the sea and maketh it dry.
See?
And drieth up all the rivers.
See that?
Bashan languisheth, and Carmel,
There it
and
is.
the flower of Lebanon
Yeah.
languisheth.
Come on. So that's going to different nations. You know, Esau, he deal with Carmel. You know what I'm saying? And then we just going into Hebrew and tell you. Go ahead.
The mountains quake at him.
The mountains quake at him. Who is the mountains? Those that's about to be laid low.
God.
The same man said he was going to mount up. To tell you that, Isaiah the 40th chapter. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring the mountains low. He also said in Isaiah the 14th chapter, I believe, not the 14th chapter, Jeremiah the 14th chapter, Isaiah the 41st verse as well, that we was going to beat the mountains, that we was going to thresh the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Which goes into, you know, us withstanding dreadful kings. Because it said the wisdom was going to enter into the service of the Lord, of the souls of the Lord, and it's going to do wonders. You see what I'm saying? Meaning what? Spiritual power. Go ahead.
God.
So that's the 1/3 talk. Come on.
The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at the presence.
That's going into the end. See that?
God.
That's talking about the nukes. Come on.
Yeah, the world and all that dwell therein. Who can stand before
The
his
world Esau. See that?
God?
It say the world. You think Nahum just talking about Nineveh? Come on, man. Go ahead.
Who can stand before his indignation? And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks
Somebody
are
get Isaiah 66 and 15.
God, and the rocks are thrown down by him.
Yep.
The Lord,
And somebody get Revelation 18.
You want the 66?
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 16, it says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many."
Isaiah, Revelation 18, it started 21. Go ahead. Are you good? One more time, brother.
Con. Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 16, it says, For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua plead with all flesh.
See that?
And the slain of the Lord Yahweh
Just
Ba'ashem
the,
Yahushua.
the previous verse.
Con. Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15, it says, For behold, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with.
See? That's what that said, man.
Yeah.
So that's what was name who I'm talking about. See that?
Yeah.
Come on. Keep
To
going.
render his anger with fury.
Now, is that talking about the Lord? No. That's talking about Yahushua, the other Lord. Come on.
Con. And his rebuke with flames of fire.
There you go, man. He said he gonna rebuke the sea. See that? Come on.
Con. It says, For by fire and by his sword
Come on.
will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua plead with all flesh,
See that?
and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah. And the sword going into the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna be judged by the book. So I always keep saying they lay open the books. You know what I'm saying? But niggas just think it's the 10 Commandments. You gonna be like, well, Lord, it was you only said 10, Lord. You're like, what? You know what I'm saying? We show you all the men on the corners teaching, freezing, blowing their hands, wiping their sweat off with rags, drinking water, cursing Jake out, nobody listening. He gonna be like, nah, eat a nuke. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Was that on that?
Go read that verse why we brought that out in the first place.
Con, this,
Whoever got that revelation. Go ahead.
this is Nahum chapter 1 and 4. It says, He rebuketh the sea
See?
and maketh it dry.
That's what Yahushua said to do. Come on.
Con. And drieth up all the rivers.
Come on.
Bashan languisheth, and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languisheth.
Uh-huh.
The mountains quake at him. And
Yep. And that's talking about the elites hiding themselves. Come on.
and the hills melt,
Mm-hmm.
and the earth is burned at his presence.
Because the chariot's gonna come with fire. And Luke's gonna be shot. Come on.
The world and all that dwell therein.
The what?
The world.
Esau. Come on. 2 Ezra 6. Come on.
Who can stand before his indignation?
Come on.
And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger?
You see?
His fury is poured out like fire.
You go ahead and bring that Revelation to 21 out, brother. Let me see what you read.
In Revelation 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence
Listen to this real
shall that great city Babylon be thrown down.
quick. See that? You take it from the top one time.
Come. Revelation 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great
Say
millstone,
what? Now what is a stone? Big ass rock. Come on.
like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea,
See?
saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon.
Basically a plague. You know what I'm saying? That's going to consist of all the things we talk about, the grievousness that we're going to, you know, which is going to be seen in these articles. Come on.
Be thrown down,
Mm-hmm.
and shall be found no more at all.
Off a rock. So it ain't simply talking about a rock. It's just a plague. But it's a big ass stone that really can't nobody pick up. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, that's why that place ain't gonna be found no more. Make America great again. Trump out of office now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. On that 6 and then whatever you got.
God. This is
We're gonna bring the article down after this.
Nahum chapter 1, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Who can stand before his indignation?
Come on.
And who can abide in his fierceness
Mm-hmm.
of his anger?
Listen to this. What
And
was Nahum saying? Come on.
In the fierceness of his anger.
Come on.
His fury is poured out like fire,
Come on.
and the rocks
And the what?
and the rocks
Come on.
are thrown down by him.
Come on. And then it tell you in 2 Ezra the 16th chapter, the Lord sendeth the plagues. They say the rocks are poured down by him. You see what I'm saying? That rock symbolizes a plague. And it's being poured down, meaning he just get it real quick. 2 Ezra 16. 16 and I think like 8.
Come.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
The mighty Lord sendeth the
There
plagues,
you go.
and who is he that can drive them away?
That's why it's compared to a big ass great millstone. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. That's it. You go ahead, brother.
Come back here.
Yeah. So you can read that one more time. 6.
Nahum chapter 1 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Who can stand before his indignation?
Come on.
And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger?
Come on.
His fury is poured out like fire.
See, his fury is pouring out. It ain't talking about a damn rock. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Time.
Lord throwing rocks down from heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Time.
A big ass rock.
The 9th verse on that 16.
His
What is
fury.
that?
It said fire shall go forth from his wrath. Just
Okay, come on. Yeah.
just go with the point.
Go ahead.
His fury is poured out like fire,
Go ahead.
and the rocks are thrown down by him.
Mm-hmm. See that? About who?
By him.
Go ahead, bro. You got it.
2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 9 says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath.
See? So he's just seeing the same thing Ezra's seeing. Ezra's got the understanding because he's actually talking to the angel. Because Ezra's just telling him, all Ezra's wrote down everything he was told. He seen dreams too, but he was talking to the angel the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Start 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, tell you that. Go ahead.
It says, and who is he that may quench it?
That's it. Alright? So it's just unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord give you symbolism. Obviously a great millstone is some shit you can't move. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1 and 7. The Lord is good,
Come on.
a stronghold in the day of trouble.
See? Jacob's trouble. So Nahum wasn't talking about Nineveh, man. Only. Come on.
And he knoweth them that trust in him.
Come on.
But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end
With the what?
with the overrunning flood.
I thought the flood happened already. I thought the Lord said he won't do the flood again. You see? So he talking about the Red Sea, meaning Esau, the troopers, and he also talking about the lake of fire. Come on.
God. Nahum chapter 1 and 8.
Yep.
But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place
Don't
thereof.
believe it? Well, go read Matthew the 24th chapter. Then Yahweh said in the days of Noah, you see what I'm saying? So shall this end be. A flood gonna come again. So Nahum was saying that, man. He said, think not, Yahweh said, think not, I come to destroy the prophets. Or the law came not to destroy but fulfill. I'm going to co-sign what they were saying, man. I'm going to help set up. I'm going to do what I need to do so what they were saying can come forth. Nahum was talking about Yahweh. Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1.
You talking about he entered the law. See, he said fulfills. That ain't what fulfill means, Jake. Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1 and 8. But with an overrunning flood, he will make
Overrunning. Floods run now. You know what I'm saying? But they do. That's why he made that concept like that. Flood. My water's overflowing. You know what I'm saying? They running your shit. That's why the little dude felt that. When Mars was telling him, like, yo, they gonna run in your shit, bro. He's like, why did he say that, man? You know what I'm saying? But that's what the scriptures say.
He knew it was real though. He knew that was
Yeah.
real.
I'm talking about we the red man.
You can see it. That was scared.
Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1 and 8. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof,
Yep.
and darkness shall pursue his enemies.
See that? Jake. 2/3. Go ahead.
Verse 9 it says, what?
Because darkness is Esau. See that? And to be an enemy is to be the adversary against the Lord. And to hate the Lord. You see? That's why he said all that hate me, love death. You love Esau. Come on. That's why they gonna get that shot. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get that jab. That's their Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1 and 9. What do ye imagine against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? He will make an utter end.
Yep.
Affliction shall not rise up the second time.
Mm-hmm.
For while they be folding together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards,
And we're gonna come back into this chapter. Go ahead.
they shall be devoured as stubble.
Yeah, and that's going into men. Because men is thorns is a representation of men too. That's why I tell you, men gather thorns or thistles. You see, thistles or thorns or grapes or thistles. Paraphrasing. You know, grapes are thorns or figs or thistles. Salaki. No. And they tell you in the Psalms 127th chapter that we're compared to fruit. You see what I'm saying? Children. AKA they're going to be what? People. They actually are people. You know? Go ahead.
All right. Nahum chapter 1 and 9. For while they be folded together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards, they shall be devoured as stubble, fully dry.
See that? That's telling you, because who the Lord said was going to be cast into the fire. Matthew the 13th tells us that.
God tears.
Yeah. See that? Is that shit you want in your vineyard? No. So thorns the same thing. See? This is another way to say the same thing. Come on.
Nahum chapter 1 and 11. There was one.
And then the Lord said, do men gather? Does men gather? Meaning what? Is he gonna beam a nigga up? Do men gather? He like, do men? How should I say? Do men gather grapes of thorns? I'm trying to gather grapes. I eat grapes. I'm not finna eat no thorns. Do men gather figs of thistles? I eat figs. I'm not gonna eat no damn thistles, man. And what does that gather go back into? The beaming up. So these 2/3 is finna be devoured, man. Go ahead.
Nahum chapter 1 and 11. There is one.
They're gonna be burnt in the fire. That's what you do to that with the shit you don't want in your vineyard. Come on, that you don't gather. But you do gather it. This is in a different way.
Right.
It's a part of the gathering. Yeah, going the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
There was one
Come burn. You got it.
There was one come out of thee
Yep.
that imagineth evil against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, a wicked counselor. Thus saith the Lord, though they be quiet, and likewise many.
See, and that's talking about Esau. Because when you quiet, you usually trying to be sneaky. See what I'm saying? Though they be quiet, go ahead.
Though they be quiet, and likewise many.
Yep.
Yet thus shall they be cut down.
See that?
When
you can't be cut down if you're not up. So that's talking about Esau. See that? Because all them niggas enemies. Go ahead.
When he shall pass through,
Yep.
though I have afflicted thee,
Yep.
I will afflict thee no more.
See? Talking about the 1/3. And then ultimately Jake, the 2/3. Because I was gonna die a horrific death. Because you just hard-headed. Go ahead.
Verse 13. For now will I break his yoke from off thee, and will burst thy bands asunder.
Yeah, initially.
Thy bonds in sunder. So like,
initially what? The first fruits. Meaning those that are gathered and kept. If you're not gathered and kept, that means you probably ate a nuke or got ate by an animal or some shit. Or you died of famine. You see what I'm saying? Or you got your ass beat and they stomped your brains out your goddamn head in a race war. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's finna happen, man. With the predicaments our people putting themselves in and dealing with. Let's go ahead and bring the articles up. Close it out. We'll be here all day. No, yeah, we definitely feel close. Right on time. Kick that off with that Exodus, brother. That one in they made their life hard.
With the rigor.
I think Mahar had.
I got you.
Go ahead.
This is Exodus chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, therefore they did set over them taskmasters
See that?
to afflict them with their burdens.
For whose burdens?
For their burdens, with their burdens.
Yep.
And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses.
See that?
But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew.
So that's it, man. So that's what's befalling our people. So this is an article that just came out. It says deputy who died by suicide left hanging, hunting videos on racist policing division. I have had enough. So there's something that came out. I read it like a few days ago, but pretty much this dude. They say before Deputy Clyde Kirk III took his own life Monday outside the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's office, he left haunting final words in a series of social media videos. Kerr, a father and military veteran, was 43 years old. In Kerr's videos, he talked directly to the camera on a range of issues, from police brutality against black people and mental health needs in policing, to division in society and children's exposure to murder, violence, and other negative or traumatic influences. He also describes his struggle to reconcile his identity as a so-called black man with his profession while hinting at his impending suicide. It says, being a so-called black man in law enforcement can be difficult, said Lafayette City Marshal Reggie Thomas, the first so-called black person elected to a citywide position in Lafayette. Thomas said he watched some of the videos Kerr posted and could tell the man was deeply concerned about the way police work is going. One video that particularly resonated was of Kerr relating a conversation he had with his son in the aftermath of George Floyd's death at the hands of police. He had to talk to his son about how you have to react with a police officer. Thomas said, nobody should have to have that conversation. Kerr's videos have garnered thousands of views since his death and are catalyzing conversation online and in the community about addressing mental health needs in the current state of policing. It says, Kerr said he was done, Kerr said he was done serving a system that doesn't care about people like him. See, Jake is at a hard place.
Rocking on.
Yeah, just say it, bro. Who is people like him? They don't give a fuck about us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're an Israelite, but he gone now. Lord gave him a plague of a mind. The plague of the mind, man. This is a next part. It says, you have no idea how hard it is to put a uniform on in this day and age with everything that's going on. He said, my entire life has been in service of other people. Y'all entrust me to safeguard your little ones, your small ones, the thing that's most precious to you. And I did that well. I passed security clearance in the military, but that has allowed me to see the inner workings of things. There'll be bullshit on the inside when you actually, sign up for these places, Jake. It says the videos show a man who professed he was upset by the state of society. I've had enough. So that's pretty much what happened, man. He went on to kill himself, man. And he said, I think it's a little more on it. Let's see. Oh, shut up. Yeah, then Jake, it say right here, while Kerr's videos focus on the outside world, he made small statements referencing personal turmoil. He spoke on the trauma of working the night of Lafayette Police, CPL Michael Middlebrooks' death, and preserving the struggles in his life. According to court records, Kerr and his wife divorced in 2016, reconciled and again divorced in 2020. So 2020 was just hell. You know what I'm saying? That shit was the people's elbow niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, but in his videos, Kerr insisted repeatedly that his decision to kill himself was a conscious choice made in his right mind as a protest. It says he also said the need for dramatic and bold action was made clear to him a week before his death and intimidated his part of a higher calling. So what happened? The demons, they sent the demons down on him. He got the plague of a mind, man. This Yahweh Shemel Shai ain't nothing to play with, man. But these are days we coming into. A lot of you Jakes gonna kill yourself rather than watch your loved ones die. Rather than watch your wicked children die, your two-year-old, you're gonna kill them. They show you that time and time again. This is another article. We might have it on here, we might not. But a chick, she jumped off a goddamn, matter of fact, we're gonna have to bring that out. Matter of fact, let's see if we got that article, but I think that might be up there. It might be this, it probably ain't up there. We're gonna have to pull that one up real quick. If not, just add another tab. No, that ain't it. It ain't, yeah, it ain't even up there. Let's see. Put in, gotta type this. Type, barbershop.
Said woman.
Yeah, let me get the exact article so it can come up. Yeah, man, the Lord, Jake not finna make it out of this, man. That's why I said, woe unto him with faint hearts and faint hands, man. You know, if you faint in that day, your strength is weak. Let me get it real quick. Oh, Tennessee COVID. Put Tennessee COVID test site worker, 26, dies. We can put that in. She come up. And she on here with a whole afro and everything, man. Willie is hit. Tennessee COVID test worker dies. 26 dies. Alone. You got it? Yep, that's it. Go ahead and bring it up. This is a quick link up. This was gonna be for all our people, man. See, let's say double. Give me double destruction.
You got a video?
Jeremiah 16. Yeah, you got it.
In video.
Yeah.
If it plays.
Yeah, if. So let's say, yeah, see, niggas dying. Anyway, it say, double tragedy. Tennessee COVID test worker, 26, dies along with her toddler after jumping from overpass with kid in her arms.
Wow.
The nigga, the bride fell on top. The nigga that was pretty much Carter was a damn semi-truck driver, and he heard something hit the top of his shit with the tractor, with the baby and everything. And she was a so-called COVID test site worker. So the Lord ain't nothing to play with, man. You know what I'm saying? He can easily send the spirits down, and this is what he gonna have done. Jake ain't built, man. Because it really don't go into why she did it. It's just, the initial article I read, that shit was crazy, man. Hella judgment been taking place.
Got the article where the dude killed his family.
Which one? Shit, it's been a lot of those. So
Yeah.
which one? A lot of niggas been doing that shit.
Jake was like dreads or something.
I'm talking. It's been a lot of niggas doing that shit, bro.
His last name, Childs, something like that.
Yeah.
See, there go the picture right there. So let me go ahead and read this. It says the pair were identified as Tonisha Lachey Barker and Jonathan Jones. The incident reportedly took place just after 12:30 a.m. on Monday in Madison County, Tennessee. Officers received a call of a woman trying to drive into a gas pump at a Shell station at exit 93 on I-40. She was just trying to get it over with. You know what I'm saying? She tried to blow herself up. It says, the caller said that, give me, Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 16. It says, officers received a call of a woman trying to drive into a gas pump at a Shell station at exit 93 on I-40. It says the caller said that the woman got out. Let him get it. It says the caller said that the woman got out of the vehicle with a small child and walked towards the overpass. Cops told the TV station. It says just minutes later, police received a call from a truck driver who said that something had fallen onto his truck from the overpass. You know what I'm saying? So that you ain't even got to go too much more than that. You got it.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 16. It says, For in his hand, Salat, are both we and our words.
In whose hand?
For in his hand are both we and our words.
Give me Psalms 47 and the third verse. You got it one more time, brother.
Con. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and 16. For in his hands are both we and our words.
Keep going.
All wisdom also.
See that? And wisdom is once again what? What you do.
Con.
See that? Go ahead and bring it up.
This is Psalm chapter 47 and verse 3. He shall subdue the
Start
people.
at 2.
For the Lord Most High is terrible.
See that?
He is a great king over all the earth.
Now read that one time.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and 16.
Yep.
It says, For in his hands
Yep.
are both we and our words.
All right, we can jump back to the police real quick, and then we're gonna move on. Keep going.
All wisdom also.
See that? So whatever you do, he had her do that with the baby. That's that judgment, man. And it's because of the times our people coming into. This place, we in the belly of the beast, man. Our people don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? From, it don't matter who you is. This is a COVID site worker. This is a, go ahead, go back to the other article, brother. The officer. The officer. You know, this is, you know, a damn officer, man. We got his, you know, we got his picture. This is him. You can scroll up to the top. You see what I'm saying? He said he had enough, man. Jake's finished, man. Our people ready to get the hell out of here, man. These are people in position. They giving it up, man. Niggas forcibly giving up the ghost. But on a higher level, the Lord is doing this. But simply keeping it on a simple level, that's the point. Is Jake forcibly giving up the ghost. Nigga, you want to kill yourself, man. Because you ain't got no answers. You couldn't even tell his son what the hell is going on. Now you gone. But he think he did the right thing. That ain't how you gonna get justice, Jake. We can move on to the next article.
You got a son too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's stupid.
Elon Musk, Neuralinks. You got it, brother. You can read this.
It says Elon Musk's Neuralink looking to test brain chip implants on humans this 2021. It says the neurotechnology company first applied for human trials in July 2019.
So this nigga, look how red that nigga is, man. That nigga, you know, my brother had said that, man. That's a warning sign. You know, you see red is a warning sign. It's also it's a representation for fury too, like a bull. You know what I'm saying? When they see red. Okay.
It says Elon Musk revealed that Neuralink could be testing brain chip implants on humans as soon as late 2021. He publicly responded to a Twitter inquiry from someone interested in being part of Neuralink's clinical study and shared that his neurotechnology company is currently working super hard to prepare for this scientific feat. Neuralink is working super hard to ensure implant safety and is in close communication with the FDA.
Somebody go ahead and get the Revelation.
Let's
13
go.
and 16.
If things go well, we might be able to do initial human trials later this year.
See?
And late,
No, monkey trials.
it says, if things go well, we might be able to see initial human trials later this year.
Yeah, because this nigga, he already chipped the monkey.
Right.
And the monkey was able to play the video game with his mind. These niggas is insane, man. They want Jake, man. They want everybody, but you think they don't want our so-called asses, man? Come on, man.
Something.
Oh yeah, there's some more.
It says, in late August 2020, Musk and the company live streamed pigs' brain activity as they received Neuralink implants.
And it's crazy because when you go into the scriptures, when Yahushua casted out the demons, he put it in what?
Pigs.
See that? So this nigga Esau is damn. He think he God, but he's really Satan. You know what I'm saying? He understand the work. He understand what it means to be Satan. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like the epitome of Satan.
It says, one of the three pigs in the stream, Gertrude, began to prod straw and chewed down as her brain activity.
Wow. The damn pig was chipped.
And the neural action in her snout as she searched for food was transmitted.
You see, and the scriptures talk about, so is a gold ring and a pig snout is a woman without discretion. So that's just gonna be you Jakes that take this shit. And you already got the likes like Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had seen some shit, this nigga, cause he supposedly copied with that diamond he got in his head. You know, he got, I had seen the video, I don't know if brother seen it, but this nigga Sauce Walker.
Yeah, he got the implants of the brain drops on his face.
But he had said, cause that's irrelevant, but what he had said, he said he gonna get a chick or some shit like that. I couldn't believe. I'm like, bro, what the fuck the word chip got to do with you saying how he literally said chip? I was like, what the? It's like I didn't even think he know he said it. He was like, yeah, I'm chip. He said, I'm a chip. He was like the rain above the lip. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. So, it is all about the spirit. Cause this brother, he had sent me something earlier about Lil Uzi and whoever the chick is he with, saying they was gonna get the chip. So that's 100%. That was, the Lord made him say the word chip. You know what I'm saying?
Elon Musk baby mama.
Right. He did. The nigga, I'm talking. The nigga said it out of nowhere. He said here saying how Uzi was copying him, and he said chip. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Did he just say this? I don't even think nobody noticed it. I don't even think he noticed it. It was crazy. Go ahead, and then go figure. You got it.
It says it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. Musk explained it could be under your hair and you wouldn't know. Neuralink applied for human trials in July 2019, but it seems like it will be a lengthy process. Its implant aims to aid people with the neurological conditions to control computers or phones with nothing more than their brainwaves. Musk also hopes that it could help in the fight against afflictions such as dementia, Parkinson's disease, and spinal cord injuries. And then this dude, he tweeted to Elon Musk. He said, "Hi, Elon Musk. I've been thinking for a long time how to write this to you, but I'll keep it very simply."
This is like some what's that? Hey Slim.
I was
You know what I'm talking about, brother?
This Stan.
It's the Stan and Eminem.
This is Stan. Your favorite fan. This is Stan.
Hey Stan, I was just thinking, man. I love you, but you ain't wrote back. That shit, this some sick shit.
Yeah, he said. This is what he said. He said, "I was in a car accident 20 years ago and have been paralyzed from the shoulders ever since."
This it. This is his nigga sound.
He said, "I'm always available for clinical studies at Neuralink."
Wow.
Elon Musk replied to him. He said, "Neuralink is working super hard to ensure the implant safety and is in close communication with the FDA, the Federal Drug Administration. If things go well, we might be able to do initial human trials later this year."
See?
Like,
Because the FDA, they approve every goddamn thing. They make everything, they veto if something is consumable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Biological. You was gonna say something?
Yeah. See, they knew what they were doing with these movies, like Iron Man, because Iron Man had that little thing in his chest, and looking in the movie, like people would think that is cool, and with other movies with a half man, half robot, and they can do all these little, miraculous things. Now you got this, and then now their subconscious goes back to those movies, and they want to put it together and try to get with that.
Yeah.
And that's what Jay gonna do. Right. And they don't think it's cool and want to be like that because it's next level or something.
I said it's crazy too because I said Musk wouldn't even perceive it too, but that's that in the Iron Man movie, the thing he had in his chest was also killing him. That's like they basically like paint over so much, you know what I'm saying, of what's really going on to make you think like, oh, this just sounds like some cool job, like the movie Upgrade.
Right.
Like the chip was controlling everything the dude was doing. Mm-hmm. He was able to kill mugs, you know what I'm saying, hack into stuff. We watch security cameras and stuff. And
He became it. The chip became him.
Yeah, kind. The chips took over.
Yeah, he went. That nigga wouldn't even lie no more.
Yeah. The mug subconscious. The mug subconscious died.
Shut down. You go to sleep.
You wake back up a robot and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or in the lab.
Nigga, someone controlling you with a damn joystick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got the video too.
Bro. Arm twitching because they move something.
Right? That specific one. The first Kingdom movie.
Right, testing people already.
So yeah, man, that's how they gonna. He's saying that's how they gonna do it. They gonna get the FDA to approve that damn microchip, man. That damn market beast, man. You know. Go ahead and bring that revelation out. We're gonna close up after this.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
And that's talking about Jake, because it already said that Jake getting ate up, you know, like bread. Jake is kind of as the prey. Go ahead.
This is on Psalms chapter 14 and 4. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and call not upon the Lord?
Somebody get Zechariah 11 and 3 real quick. Oh, sure.
In Zechariah 11 and 3, it says, there is a voice of the howling of the shepherds, and their glory is spoiled.
Okay, kind of ain't it. 11 and might be 4. Try 4. 4 first.
11 and 4. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold.
You got it. You go ahead and finish.
And hold them not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, and that's Jake can't be comforted by nobody, man. That's why she jumped off. He killed himself. She killed her and her baby, man. Because our people being led, like, you know what I'm saying, to destruction. You here it is, your leader led you to lies, man. To anguish and trouble and confusion. And then you wake up and realize that you end up like these mugs, man. You know? But nonetheless, the whole point, these people are focusing and highlighting our people, man. You see what I'm saying? So if they talking about that, if that's what the scripture's saying, they gonna or that's what this nigga's saying, they gonna, try to get human trials. If we always the focus of every goddamn thing, it's definitely gonna be Jake. That's led, Jake is the face of that. And that's by the Spirit, the Lord is starting to get Jake in that mold. Niggas saying chip more. Nigga, that shit is actually coming out of these niggas' mouth. I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? I believe they gonna get chipped, but I gotta see that shit. These niggas actually gonna get chipped.
I got a website that you can probably go to right now, and it's crazy because it's like it's basically the chip. It's called Wallet War.
I think I've seen that shit before. Keep going. Yeah, we can bring that out real quick.
Is that Water War?
Yeah,
Wallet and MOR.com.
You go ahead and read that for me. Bring that up.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 1. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation.
It's like 10.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Oh shit! Did you share the screen, right, brother?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just making sure. If we were sitting there, I'm like, what they watching? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
See there? So that's how they gonna get it. That's why he mentioned in the FDA, because the FDA, they the ones that's basically make it law. You know what I'm saying?
So if I can,
go ahead.
The FDA also, they in control of the drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know what's prescribed are the drugs.
That's right. So this might come out as some type of
prescription.
Yeah, some type of form. But we know they're gonna get this shit done by a mandate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I shared it.
A damn law. This shit, it's good. It's by the Spirit. Jake better tune in, man. You know? It's all good, bro. Shit. Because really, if you was listening, you can go look it up your goddamn self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Information.
It's like Basically, we the radio.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Jake always needs a red carpet laid out for their ass, man. That's the problem, man. You need to just sit and be edified. I can't just sit and listen to it. How can you just... Because I'm alive. I don't just need to sit and ride with music playing, nigga. That's how. Shit, I got music in my head.
This the best song there is.
You know, but to each his own. I ain't trying to be embarrassing. Just that's an example.
So you can add to cart.
That shit already ready, man.
Yeah, it's just ain't in the United States. It's like Europe or something.
So yeah, that's this nigga Elon Musk. They trying this thing real. If they reaching out to the FDA, it's 100% real, man. You know, and it's what get your implant now. You go ahead and bring that revelation. Go ahead and finish that, brother. That Isaiah 10. We're gonna get that, and then we'll close on that revelation.
Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. That window
Of his people. Through laws. That's how they get Jake. Come on.
that widows may be their prey.
Because prescribe just meaning to suggest, not necessarily always medicine. But go ahead.
The widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
See that? Widows and the fatherless, man. You know damn well niggas like Lil Uzi Vert, they fit that criteria. You know what I'm saying? All these celebrities. You know, so and then that's that right hand, bro. Go ahead and bring that up. We close out on that revelation.
Okay. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand
Scroll up real quick, bro.
or in their foreheads.
What hand is that?
That's right.
There you go. Plain. See?
Alright.
Wisdom had them put that up there like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. Brother, got anything you want to say?
We down to 18.
Yeah, you go ahead and finish.
Con says, in that verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of the man, and his number is 666.
Yeah, so 666. But whole point, you know, Jake is finna succumb to this and be overcame, either by getting with the devil or being broken by the devil. You know what I'm saying? The masses of our people is finished. You gotta get the third article up there, bro, and we're gonna close out. Now, this is very important because it's the times we're in. Biden is in office now. It says IQ says Biden administration has reached out to him.
You want me to read it?
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
It says, Ice Cube said in a recent interview that the Biden administration reached out to him earlier this week and disclosed a possible meeting could be in the works for some time later this month. The music and movie star, who has been making efforts in recent months to discuss his contract with Black America proposal with the nation's top public politicians, made the remarks during an appearance on the Ryan Cameron Uncensored show on the Magic 107.9 released on Wednesday. Yesterday, they reached out to me, he said, referring to the Biden administration.
The president reaching out to a rapper.
That's the police.
Says, however, it says, however, he added that the details for a possible meeting hadn't yet been hashed out. We haven't talked yet. We're just starting to figure out when we can have this meeting and how we're gonna have it.
So let's slow down real quick. It said this man was reached out to for a proposal about so-called Black America. A so-called Black America proposal. Now, can you see anything with black? You know what I'm saying? And black, no. That's that darkness right there. and who's so-called black? Jake. You know? And you all coming under one umbrella, because you got leaders of the you got Jake celebrities that so-called Latinos saying they black. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord is literally by the Spirit bringing us back together. The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. I tell you in the scriptures, Judah and was it Ephraim or Israel? The children of Israel was oppressed together, man.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's saying all you niggas, because you know damn well Latinos in there. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well Native American Indians in there. How do they not fall under the criteria of, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they doing it, man. So Jay, the 2/3 in America is finished, man. They got their eye on Jake. That's what he's focusing on since he's in office now. Ice Cube got a phone call, man. It's more.
It says, I believe it'll go down sometime this month.
See? What does it say? You come down and you have, you know what I'm saying? That great rad, man. You got it.
He said later, it was unclear which part of the administration reached out to Ice Cube from the interview. Earlier in the interview, the musician said he believes the new administration is really into helping all minorities, but added that black people in this country are in a unique position. Yeah, like the brother said, like ever since Biden got in office, all they're pushing is to help, and he's speaking with smooth, like words like butter to help the Israelites. It says earlier in the interview, the musician said that he believes. It says there needs to be things as far as specialty programs. You know me. I'm all about reparations.
Now go back to that previous verse one more time. That earlier. Yeah, I said first.
It's
Earlier. It's a little bit down. Or it said, yep.
Earlier in the interview, the musician said he believes the new administration is really into helping all minorities.
See that? There you go. That's all the J.
But adding that black
See that?
people in this country are in a unique position.
Just telling you they're all the same damn people. So they don't use so-called blacks, Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians. We got West Indians saying they ain't black. Jake is bugged. The way you position, you about to be devoured, man. They know it. They ain't lying, man. We close out on that Psalms 57. If you still got it. You got it, brother. If ain't nothing else on that, be it.
Psalm 57.
Because these niggas worry about getting money, man. That's all that nigga into.
He said we can't figure it out. He continued. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. We'll take something, but you got to do something.
What they gonna do?
Platinum plan geared toward African Americans.
These niggas finished, bro. They done. The 2/3 they finished, man. Jake is done. Lord willing, you know we endure, man. Cause they own us. Cause really, you really they putting us in position to be blackballed.
Exactly.
Cause we gonna be outcast. You know, you got it, bro. And then that's when you get that they shall deliver some of you up. Who's the they? These niggas, man. Who delivered your house out? See that? Here it is, we trying to make America better. Y'all just so negative. Y'all so. They gonna get us put in prison, man. So I stay away from these niggas, man. Your ending is decided by your beginning. So what was you doing before the delivering up? Was you still dealing with Jake? Because most likely, a lot of these brothers that's gonna get delivered up, they're still dealing with you know what I'm saying, people. Jake. They know where you at, they got your number, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen, man. That don't mean be over righteous. It's something to consider for brothers. Go ahead, bro. We're gonna close out.
It's Psalm
Go ahead and bring
57.
it back up, bro.
Psalm 57, verse 4. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men.
Ooh, so he said, my soul is among lions, man. You know, and we lay among them that are set on fire. You see that? So who gonna be set on fire? These jakes, man. I can tell you that in Isaiah the 33rd chapter, man. The sinners. Because really, in the spirit, they're already on fire. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta manifest. It's already done. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that nigga discombobulated, his head over there, and his toes on the floor, and sprinkles. And his body got ash and burn marks on it, because he been nuked. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Whose teeth are spears and arrows.
And them teeth go into the military, man. That's why I say spears and arrows. You know, like they say, bullets bite. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And their tongue a sharp sword.
And that tongue is that shit, the platinum plan. You know what I'm saying? That shit finna kill a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get them up to the White House to have them gone. Who they worst were, they morals, principles will all be no more, aka dead. That's how you kill niggas. You ain't gotta kill them visibly. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. Brothers got anything else? All right, we're gonna go ahead and close out. Give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahakodash Shakar.
So
Shalom.
to the hopefully elect.